When was Nickelback formed?
Oh, what?
When was Nickelback formed?
I wish they hadn't been formed.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Here we go.
Okay.
Question 9. What is the world's smallest country? Cubans.
I wrote down your dick.
How do you know that? Have you been?
Swedish.
I suppose at least for my month, you can have like an F or something.
Yeah, we just got to see him. Just to be right back screen.
Mozzie.
The lowest point is a crying wank.
TJ.
Disney.
Oh, that one then.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. How
Uber
does
driver with
he-
brains. Go figure.
How does he? How does he Italian Uber driver in London know the distance from Earth to the Moon and not Westminster's postcode? Because
Was that your last DJ?
No, that was Rachel.
That was not Pork Crunch coming out.
Kind of going.
Oh, it was a yawn.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if it was Pork
Yeah,
Crunch
it's
coming out the other end.
No, it was
Never really done cocktails because I've always tended to have more manly
Too much
drinks.
of a man. Too much of a
Yeah,
man.
too manly
Yeah, I
drinks,
don't-
you know. Yeah.
See, I've never drink cocktails. Like, I can't stand wine to be honest.
Don't get me wrong. I'd happily have a little umbrella in my Guinness, you know. But
I like orgasms.
So do I, bro. I
Who
don't have
doesn't?
that after many more.
what is your favourite cocktail?
Oh, that's a good idea, Metallica. We normally do emote only chat, don't we? Should we stick them into emote only chat for the quiz?
Yeah. They can't answer anything.
Twitch services. You are entering into a legal and binding agreement between you and Twitch.
Oh,
Legal.
and not hand.
And E-N-D and
Oh, we thought you said hand.
no and.
Oh,
Have you got to again?
I've screwed up the. I just fucked the bot.
Weird, man.
Right, not literally. Right.
Well, this quiz better be a bit easier this week, because Willie's been doing.
Yeah, I just thought you just wanted us to say the drink beside, and then I was going to go again and then come back when the quiz was on.
Nah,
Just
just
stay
stay.
on camera.
Just stay.
Yeah, we like you, Willie.
Are you here?
Clip that.
Hey,
Yeah.
6.
Who sailed in the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria? Who sailed? I love the faces. I just love watching these faces. If you want to be Matt, you got to be with Matt.
Do that shit again, that fluty shit.
DJ, stop it, man! You're freaking me out.
I want to get comfy on the sofa. I want to lie. I'm going to go into lay down mode.
Who's? How many did you get right, mate?
It just pulled a
22
cat
out
out.
of the
Just brought a cat out of his arse.
22 out of 30. And the winner.
And we're going to get people in to Discord. People we trust because we don't want anyone tossing us, TOSing us. I've just tossed myself. Oh, Jesus Christ, this gets worse.
Yes.
Question 9.
Stop popping in and out of the bookshelf, you freak.
I know she comes out to laugh and then goes back in. It's like,
12. Name the song and the artist for the following lyrics. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind.
Do we get any extra
Sorry.
points for the impressions or not?
Yeah, DJ gets one because he did the best impression.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, he
Wait.
did.
DJ,
Like,
oh,
no, DJ. DJ.
I went for cat iron.
what?
Dabba.
I put anal probing.
Andrew Bannister is the Hulk.
That's
Yeah.
David Banner.
No, it's
That's-
David
that's-
Banner. Yeah, David Banner.
That's David Banner, you plonk.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The one Britain, it's going to be the 51st state, isn't it?
Right. Give me 2 seconds.
DJ, alright? He keeps bobbing up and down.
What's it doing?
out of
What's
reality.
going on? Where's he gone?
He fucking floats to the air.
What, like 5 or 6?
No, they were crap. 5 was a crap band.
Yeah, 5.
You've got
Yeah.
a ghost in your bookshelf.
Aye.
What was the question?
Complete Spice Girls lyrics.
Good evening and welcome to the Untitled Chat Show. It is Friday night. It is 9:05 UK time. And welcome everybody. As
Good
usual,
evening.
it is myself, Red Mozzie. I don't know why I do that in a French accent. See, it sounds like a twat.
I don't
Stop
know.
doing
No.
that. Mr. DJ Technique,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Union Jack,
Hello.
Mr. Free Willy,
Evening.
and returning Mr. Danny Wiseman.
Hello, hello.
Good evening, Danny.
Hello, everyone.
So Danny was the second guest ever on this show when we were still testing. And after 2 minutes, because 2 minutes done an audio one, didn't he? And you did a couple of video ones with
Yeah.
zero notice. Like, he had to be in the channel. We went, oh, do you want to come on? Oh, yeah, fuck it then. I just did it. But you came in on the Christmas special, but this is the first time as a guest with the
Yeah,
show
for
as it
proper.
is tonight. So
Yeah,
welcome. We are stoked to have you back, sir.
I'm really excited to be here.
Um,
It's changed a lot since the last time I came on.
we've
It's the first time for me as well with
Yeah.
you being on as well.
Mhm.
So
Yes. Yeah, we've tried. I mean, to be honest with you, getting people like Willie in to do the quiz, improving. Jack coming in brought some sort of technical sort of ideas and bits and pieces. So between us, it's all
and hair.
Yes. So Eddie's brought lots of hair and a beard, a proper beard, not like mine and DJ sort of.
Well, DJs is getting there
Yeah. It's getting,
Yeah.
slowly,
I think
slowly and greyly.
it's overtaken mine now, definitely. It's pushed up more. Do you trim yours?
No, I don't feel it grows in the middle very well, or as fast as the outside edge. But maybe it's just the shape of the face.
Do you colour the top bit in, or
Yeah. I use like just for men up here to make it like young and handsome, and down here I keep it old and
raid?
distinguished.
So, yeah, can I just quickly say then, first of all, thank you, Dex Vinyl, for the raid, and thank you, Mr. NL Gabba, for the raid. Thank you both, guys. They're both friends of this channel as well. And welcome. So, I just want to quickly say good evening, NL Gabba. Good evening, Nightmare. Good evening, DXG Whippilts. Mr. Rob Powell.
it's up
If
there.
I forget anyone, Jellybean 1956. I fucking recognise that name from somewhere.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Young Jaws, 2 minutes for a Ruffin. Ania. Shaney NCFC. Union Jack's here in the show. Virago, Brindy, Slamdoor Fun, Mince the Merciless. I've said Virago, haven't I? Have I caught everyone? I'm scrolling down through the chat.
Shiny.
Verbeek.
You said shiny.
Yep.
2 minutes.
Yep, Verbeek. I think we've caught everyone. Good evening, all. And thank you for being here. So, if you have not watched Mr. Danny Wiseman, and you have no idea what he streams about,
Haven't got a clue.
Here's a few little clips.
Oh, no.
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Ha ha!
Well, hello.
Boom!
I don't know how this is going to look. It might be upside down, actually. If it's upside down, boys, I do apologise. But that should have been a cool shot in theory. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, no. Clarkiner. Barry McClarkiner. Oh, you dickhead. What? You twat. Oh, fuck. Oh, no fault for that. Oh, no. What?
No, don't throw them.
Trying to get
Are you joking? She's throwing screws at me. Stop! You stop.
Oh, look, your bus is rolling away now. What are you going to do? How are you going to explain that one, huh? Oh, yeah. Ah, ah, ah! And there we go. Unless this gas can help me. Got one, got two! Ho-ho-ho!
Yes, there we go. Which I
Jesus Christ, mate! You're going a wee bit quick!
Following the leader. Not played that since high school. Right, now we take a sharp right here. Oh my god.
Do you want to go first? And then I can come after you. Here we go! Oh my god! Oh my ass! Oh my god! Oh Jesus! Have you got rank green balls? Then you've come to the right place. Give me a flash and then tickle my bum. That sounds really weird. Oh! 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 Nope, there we go.
Oh god, oh dear, oh dear.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's a 158. It's pulling in. Hopefully, mate, for you, it's got air conditioning.
Wow, Train Sim's got a lot better graphics.
Train Sim's upgraded. I just dabbed on stream. I feel disgusting.
And we're back in the room. They are some fucking superb clips. I had a right chuckle looking through those today. So you haven't streamed as much as you could have or should have, whatever, by your own admission recently, but you are streaming, you're picking it back up. But I've got to say, when you stream, you do have fun.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the aim. If you're not enjoying yourself when you stream, you're off to a bad start already there. You know, it's not going to be really enjoyable for anyone watching or anything like that. So yeah, no, I try and just be, I guess, just fun. I guess I don't know.
No,
but
it is. It makes me smile when you're out with Devon as well, because she gets in part of it, doesn't she? I mean, not everyone.
Yeah, she loves it. Yeah.
You know, my missus will not get on the stream at all. I know Jack's missus will not get on camera, etc. We know that DJ's missus is quite shy and doesn't like getting in front of that camera.
She does not at all.
So, but you've got obviously you're lucky. Your missus, you know, she's quite happy that she just goes along with it. You get the camera out, go and stroke that dog as it's going to attack her and.
Literally, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like half the time she's the one who keeps kind of pushing me forward with it. You know, like if we're out and about, she'll be like, "Don't forget to bring your phone and the gimbal so we can stream when we're there." And it's like, if I didn't have that, I don't know if I would have streamed as much IRL as I do. Because I mean, with the gaming stuff, I just sit here anyway, so I stick it on because 9 out of 10 times I'm lonely, or you know, I want just someone to speak to. Where like when we go out and about, she's like, "Oh, get filming this," and you know, because there's no music on anything like that, the VODs obviously stay around. Yeah. And she's like, and then we can look back at them later on.
That's lovely.
And
that's
it's like, yeah.
So is she a streamer too? Or
no. She didn't know what Twitch was or anything like that. She had literally no clue. She just originally saw me with a camera, being able to stream. She found the idea cool, and it kind of went from there.
Remember, chat, if you've got any questions or anything for Danny, you can either put them in the chat or you can DM them, for fuck's sake. Or you can DM them to Free Willy. Thank you for gifting the sub to Papa Pixels. I bet you've missed out on all this, chat. Papa Pixels is a streamer that I saw last year. I reckon he's in his 60s and he just dances. He does the same dance routine to every single song and then finishes with a dab. And it's one of those streams, isn't it, where you sit there thinking, what the fuck is this? 3 hours later, you're still sitting there watching it.
The
And-
question is, do you think he's got the Untitled Chat Show potential?
Yeah, yeah. I want. I no. I'm going. I am
100%.
I am seriously going to message him because he's funny as fuck. He's funny as fuck as well. So actually,
Well, I heard that somebody raided into him one night, and I think
Oh, yeah, that was probably me.
one of the community had fallen asleep at the PC and woke up to it and thought they were in a dream.
Oh, no, that wasn't
Strange
me.
nightmare. And another one of the community also sort of looked back at his screen and thought, "What just happened?"
I remember when
then sent me a clip of it.
Pops did that to me. I was streaming and I was like, "Oh, I want to raid a small little channel. You know, let's see if we can kind of push my numbers over to them, and you know, it'd be nice, sort of nice way to end the stream." And then he's like, "Oh, raid this Papa Pixels guy." I didn't check. It was 1 in the morning. I was like, "Oh, he'll be right." Banged it in, went across. Everyone in Discord's like, "What have you done?" And I looked at my Twitch. And I'm like, "What have I done?" And then yeah, 4 in the morning before I went off after just being absolute. I don't even know what the word is. Just encapsulated in the stream. I was
you
just
can't help it, can you? You
No.
there
I
for
got-
fucking
I
hours.
literally got messages with clips saying, "You look at this."
That is fucking brilliant.
Because I ended it as normal. I was like, "Oh, make sure you give them some love, give them a follow. You know, let's properly get involved." And then I go over and I'm like, "What is this?"
It's good. I like it.
Popsy.
I like
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah.
It's different. You know, all right, there are so many titty streamers on here doing Just Dance and stuff like that. Why shouldn't a fucking guy advancing in age
No, yeah.
get on do it? Fuck it. It's showing that anyone can do it. And
He
it's
reminds
popular.
me. He reminds me of a guy that used to. That we had a like a pub night spot in not city called Liberties, and every Friday night, Saturday night, there was this old guy, literally on the dance floor, and you could guarantee by 9:30, 10 o'clock every weekend he'd be there, and everybody loved him. Everybody knew him, you know. And it was just always. He was just always there. He was like part of the weekend, I suppose.
Well, I know why Danny fucking loves him, because he ends every song with a dab. And we saw on your clips there that you do love a dab.
You know, now and then a cheeky dab. You know, I think it's acceptable.
Oh dear.
I promise I am not 13 though, so just need to clear that up.
I never
Just
have
have
another
a quick
will.
dab now for old time's sake.
Give you a cheeky dab.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go on.
There we go.
I thought the dab was with both arms or not just
Yeah,
the
and it
one.
like that or something.
I thought it was. I
can't
thought
even
it was.
do it. I can't even
I
do
thought it
it.
was something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit like that.
Yeah, but like that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
that's just
Yeah,
a
but
dab.
well, I was thinking, I was like, if I get caught in my wires, like we could end up
Yeah.
with me just ripping my headphones off, and it would be a good clip. But then it's just like I've made myself look like a right
I
tool.
was gonna do. You just did the lazy dab.
Yeah.
You know. What I mean?
Willie, how do you do it again?
You do like that, mate.
So
I
he
think
is an
you did the
expert.
better one, Willie.
Yeah.
There we go.
Or like that.
Fallen,
Yeah.
is that better? It's me streaming, so I've got the controls. Can you hear me properly now? Can you hear me now? Hopefully. Yeah, well, yeah.
You've got
Yeah, I knew that would be fucking clipped. Everyone dabbing. We should do like a synchronized dab. Everyone. I don't know. what's- Like,
Boomers. Oh no.
I bet that works. Has anyone else noticed this? The last couple of days, when you clip stuff, it comes up an error has occurred. But if you click on the link, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange.
It's really odd.
There's some weird stuff that happens in the background sometimes, isn't there? And
Well, Nightmare. It shouldn't. Funny you should say that. I know how to floss, but I'm not doing it on here.
Come on, come on.
No, I'm not. No.
You can stand back there a little bit and do it.
I can't. I'm too close to the wall. I can't. My chair's in the way. There's not enough room. I'll
I'm
bang
sure
my
you can
hand
move
up.
yourself
No,
a little bit. Move the
no.
chair out of the way.
No, I embarrass myself enough on this stream without doing the floss.
So, you are getting a little bit better. We know you've had some medical or injuries or something, Danny.
Oh yeah.
You're on the road to recovery. Are we going to start seeing some more IRL then, or is it too soon yet?
I mean, I think if I'm honest, I've got a lot better, and I can now move without crutches or any assistant like aid kind of needed to help me move around and stuff. But I've not actually done. I've not been on a walk that's been like a couple of hours, so I don't know how I'd feel after a couple of hours. But I mean, I'm down to sort of like try it anyway. I mean, once the weather kind of gets a bit nicer.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've got a lot of time on my hands. I mean, at the moment, I am currently like heavily invested in flight sim at the moment, so my hours of the day are just gone. Like I am just glued to my computer. But no, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of streams coming around and stuff like that. Maybe not as adventurous as what it used to be. I used to go to Skipton and places like that. And we try and find new spots, but you know, definitely around the sort of local area. I think I'll try and get doing again.
Well, of course, you could get yourself a little wheelchair and get Devon to push you around while you're streaming. Then you can sit chilled. It'll be like game streaming.
And then when Devon takes me somewhere, I'll just be like, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And just stream the shit out of it.
I want that one.
I don't like it.
Right, I've got a couple of questions from Gabba.
Go on then.
Right, Danny, how the hell do you always stay so positive?
Oh, go on. Sorry, did I cut you up there?
No, I've got two questions, yeah.
Right, okay.
And question 2, what is your positive influence if it comes to streaming and always being happy and friendly? As you are.
I don't really know how to answer that because, like, I guess I won't lie. Like, there's certainly, you know, you kind of put on a bit of a different. I need to be careful how I word this. I don't act fake when I stream, but I certainly try to put more of a happier tone on it, if that makes sense. Because, you know, sort of the reason why I stream is to get away from anything that might be going on in the background. So it's kind of like I want to kind of like, you know, make everything kind of happy and stuff like that, because that's kind of my time away. I mean, to stay positive, it's been quite tough. Because as silly as it might sound, I'm genuinely missing stuff like football, going to the football with my friends and stuff like that. You know, that was like my sort of 90 minutes of just shouting, screaming, and just getting everything built up inside, just, you know, getting it all out kind of thing. So, I mean, now it's mainly Wipeout shouting at me when I fly a plane, but no, it's a bit of a tough one, really. I just kind of just, because I'm with people that also generate positive. It's the community. Like, if you want the actual answer, the reason why I stay positive and the reason why we're all friendly and positive is because the community it's incredible. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's second to none. And I don't want to get too deep and stuff, but like, if you've been in my stream, obviously you see I get quite emotional when things happen, and it's because I like used to suffer really bad from anxiety attacks and stuff like that. So like, what's going on here?
I think Willie just dropped his drink down him. I need to clip that. I need to go back and have a look. No, oh no, he might not.
Right. And one last thing from Gabba anyway for you,
Yeah.
Danny. By the way, you're a legend. I love your streams. Keep up the great work.
Well, I do appreciate it.
And that's from Gabba.
Lots of love, Gabba. Mr.
It's a
Positive
release,
himself.
isn't it? You don't want to bring you know, what if you are having a bit of a sort of crap time or whatever, you don't want to bring that with
Yeah.
you. So it's like you say, it's an escape. It's
I
a
don't-
safe
yeah.
place, really. I suppose.
I don't want to come on to the Twitch and be like, well, the day I've had, and then, you know, get really emotional and upset about things, because, you know, that's what the community is there for. They'll let you speak about your issues, but then the community is very good in switching that mood around. So you'll go into the streams. Sometimes I go into the stream feeling a bit apprehensive or a bit anxious about it, and by the time I've finished, I'm like, what an amazing stream that was. Like,
yeah.
How the community kind of like flipped that. It's mainly community.
I have a couple of questions from
Yeah.
Shiny. The first question is, when did your streaming journey start? What streamers do you look up to, and have you had any embarrassing moments on stream?
Right. So my streaming, when I sort of started streaming, it would have been December 2019. So I've not been doing it very long. But yeah, but then it wasn't until, oh God, I can't remember what it was, Mozzie, when you popped in and.
Because we started streaming about the same time then. Because I think I started 2000 and Yeah, it was because I did
Yeah.
my anniversary on the 21st of December or something.
Yeah,
It would
and
have
then you
been
obviously popped in.
January time or something.
Yeah, you popped in and raided, and then that's when I met everyone, really. And it's been a great journey since that point onwards. Obviously, like I've mentioned, I should be streaming more than I am, and it's something I am working on. But yeah, no, it's been a good journey so far, and I'm really excited to take it forward. But as in terms of people who I look up to, now I'll be absolutely honest, I don't watch big streamers. The ones with the couple of thousand viewers or there's no. I just don't think. I just don't think.
Yeah, do you feel as though because like with big streamers, you're just there as a viewer, where with smaller streamers you can type in the chat, you're gonna get sort of noticed and acknowledged, and your questions are going to get answered. Where with somebody with 500, 600 viewers, you're typing and you're wasting your time. You might as well not bother typing because
the chat disappears as quick
it
like
just
that.
disappears, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, definitely, and it also makes it better when you look at sort of like streamers our sort of size, and you go in and there's someone who, you might know from someone else's stream, and that automatically like kind of makes you feel more welcomed because you're kind of like, oh, I know that person, so we can have a conversation, and then the streamer then picks up on that, and then you just all start chatting as a collective then, and it's sort of like you're all kind of mushed together. So as in people I look up to, if I'm being honest, I look up to the community that we've got going on here. Like I look up to you guys and I see what you guys are doing and what you guys are up to, and I'm like, right, well, I absolutely love that, and that's given me the drive. Or if not further, how do I collab with that person because I absolutely enjoy what they do?
Networking. That is always the key. Networking.
Yeah, I have a few really big streamers on my follower list, and I will only watch them now if none of like everybody that I know is not streaming. Then like I'll go to them. But as soon as like if I'm watching somebody with 300 viewers, as soon as one of the lads starts streaming, that's it. I jump straight out of there and I'll go straight into their stream.
So I don't think it matters about numbers, does it? It's just if you enjoy that stream or not, really.
I should rephrase that. Yeah, if that person's streaming, then I'll go and watch them.
Can I just quickly thank PB_Kevin, Give BRB, and PBT Desmond Doss for your follows. Welcome to the show, guys.
Right. I've got another question for Danny from Mr. Fallen Nexus.
I've just seen that one.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, here we go.
What do you prefer more, Flight Sim or Need for Speed?
It's not that one.
Right, that was a different question.
Yeah, it's a different one I'm seeing.
You say this one's way up there, see? You gave
right.
it, man.
Right, so what was the question again? Sorry, Willie.
What do you prefer more, Flight Sim or Need for Speed?
Right, okay. Two very different games, so it depends on the mood. I've been really enjoying playing Need for Speed with Fallen, so to not make him cry, we'll send Need for Speed, but secretly to keep Wipeout happy, Flight Sim. But yeah, I don't really have a favourite. It's kind of like just whatever I'm in the mood of playing.
I was going to say, isn't it down to a mood thing?
Yeah, it's like, can I be bothered to sit here do a couple of flights, 3 hours there, 3 hours back? Yeah, I can be bothered to do that. Right, well, we'll do a flight. Do I want to just go and, drive the cars about and, do some races and stuff? Yeah, well, let's put Need for Speed on then. It's just completely whatever I'm in the mood for. I mean, to be fair, I've got a preference. Like, coming to the end of the night, it's normally Flight Sim, for the simple fact that I'm like chilling out. I can stick a film on, stick my plane in autopilot. I can just relax, either watch Twitch or watch a film, and then come back and land the plane, kind of thing. So, I mean, in the evening, it's definitely more Flight Sim.
Right. And then the next.
Just quickly, talk about games. I did drop the cash on the Planet Coaster, so I'm hoping if I get too stuck, I might call on you to say, "Can you join me in Discord and give me some tips?"
Yeah, yeah. Did you just go for the base game and then?
No, I got 2 or 3 different packs as well.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. Fair enough. That's the best way of doing it. Is just working your way up with that.
So another question from Fallen Nexus: have you ever cried on stream? When? Why? And what for?
Right, when? I mean, I'm not going to be able to remember the dates, but because I've cried too many times to count. And it's mainly just like when people are incredibly generous, I guess. Because like I touched upon before with Gabba's question, it was in 2018. Again, I'm not going to get too deep and I'm not going to go into too much of the details, but long story short, I did try to end my life when I was 18. And so I got, luckily, like, I don't know if anyone knows, but to get counselling in this country, you're on waiting lists for ages. Luckily, I was in college at this point, so I got counselling pretty much straight away. It was like a case of coming in, arranging a day, and within like a day or two, I was getting counselling. So that part was obviously great. And I feel very lucky for that. But yeah, so like going forward, like I suffered from quite a lot of panic attacks and stuff like that. So now when I stream and people are overly sort of, I guess, generous, my brain still can't quite keep them nasty thoughts out. So I kind of just get really worked up and a bit excited and a bit sad, and then I just like kind of just break on stream, really. So I think it's a game that everyone tries to play. It's just like, can we break Danny this stream? But no, yeah, I've cried a lot of times, and it's not through me being ungrateful or, you know, putting on a show or whatever. It's literally just down to me just kind of like really unsure how to accept what's happened. Kind of like come to terms with, right, you've just spent like £20 on subs. Why? Like, all I want is friends, not money. Like, it was a bit of a hard one. And again, I don't enjoy crying on stream. I don't think it's kind of it's not what the stream kind of want to see. The stream wants to see me play games and enjoy myself. But there is points where you have to kind of take a step back and be like, oh, I don't really. Yeah.
But then again, I don't think nobody here, certainly, and I don't think anyone in this chat ever would be concerned about someone showing their emotions on stream either.
No,
so
I was about to say the same.
No,
I
I
don't think it's a
know.
problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if you saw last week, but DJ made me cry last week. Yeah, it was with laughter, but he made me.
But you've
cry
also, but you have actually cried on
I
this
have.
channel for
Yeah.
exactly the same reasons.
I
When
did,
people went
yeah.
mental on the gift subs and stuff.
For
And
the same as you, Danny, they went absolutely crazy one
Yeah.
week, and it just broke me. I couldn't control myself. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to admit it.
It's very
You know
much
what I mean?
like that. It's like a whirlwind of emotions, isn't it? That
Yeah.
just sort of.
The generosity was just unbelievable, and I know what you mean. You know what I mean? It just gets to you, and you can't stop yourself. You try, you try and act all big and hard, if that's the right word, and I was a dribbling wreck, I must admit. I had to turn my camera off at once because it just totally.
I think some of us are quite emotional people anyway. I am.
Right.
I cry at
Okay,
films.
right. Okay then. Right. Question from Wipeout. Be careful how you answer this, because you might.
Can I just quickly just say good night to Harry, because he just.
Yes, of course.
he's off.
Yes.
Yeah. Night, dude.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah.
Oh, is he off? Good night. Yes, good night, Hecking Big Chungus, and thank you for being
Yeah.
late.
Good night. Good night, mate. Right.
Good night. Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful how you answer this next question, because you might not
Right.
do any more training.
Right. Okay.
Mr. DXJ Wipeouts. Favorite thing to stream.
Sorry, I was taking a drink then. That was really unprofessional. Sorry about that.
You don't need a professional, yeah.
Yeah.
Just take a drink, Daddy. Fair
Anything
enough.
more.
Right. Favorite game to stream. Again, it's another one where it's like it depends, because I only stream what I want to play at that given time. So for me, every stream is a fun stream because I think about, do I want to stream it or not? So it's a bit of a hard one. I mean, I've only done one flight sim stream, and that went well. That was quite fun. We were just all laughing and joking about how terrified my passengers must be, and if I'm even going to make it to the destination. So that's fun. But I'd probably say, honestly, it's a shame that I've kind of got a bit burnt out on it. But Planet Coaster is probably the sort of funniest game that I've streamed. Yeah,
it's a good chill game as well, isn't it, to stream? Because you can.
Yeah.
It's not so fast paced that you can keep an eye on chat and that
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can
stuff at the same
interact
time.
better, yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing that.
I just normally put chill music on, and then we, you like you said, you've been in there before. We just kind of speak, and I just kind of build whatever I fancy. And the good thing is about it as well is the community in the chat are always giving like ideas, like why don't you try doing this? And if it doesn't work, you can just delete it. And I'm like, yeah.
So, question from Viagra. Favorite plane to fly?
Boeing. Right. Okay. So I get Wipeout. Right. I am sorry, but the Boeing 737-800 love to fly. But for my birthday, Wipeout did buy me the MD-80, so I need to get learning how to fly that. And I'm sure as soon as I learn how to fly that, that'll probably become my favorite.
Right. Captain Jenks. What's your latest flight sim achievement? Question mark, question mark, question mark, smiley face.
Yeah, is he in on something that we don't know?
Yeah, I was thinking
that sounds like an in-joke thing.
Yeah. My greatest achievement, I mean, probably yesterday's landing in... Where did I even fly to? Oh, I can't remember where I flew to now.
Did you end up in
Oh,
Prague or something, you were saying?
Prague, that was it, yeah.
Did
you find Carlo?
I'm glad you know.
Yeah, did you see Carlo in Prague?
I didn't know. But yeah, no, I got a -10 landing. So that's the best landing I've ever received on that game. Because basically the way they sort of grade your landings, if you don't know, is that you get graded for a minus number. So you sort of like, the bigger the minus number, the harder the landing it was. So an average sort of really sort of good landing you're looking at is like your -70s to 50s, and then if you get a really really good one, it doesn't happen often. You can get your sort of 20s, your -10s, your -20s, that sort of thing. But for me, normally it's -500. We absolutely come down on that runway and slap down, but we get there in one piece. So I mean, that's all that matters.
The passengers are shitting themselves. But
yeah.
I'm interested in flight sim. I would like to buy it myself, but I don't know. When I load it up for the first time, does it sort of take you through a tutorial and say, this is your joystick, this is this button, and so you kind of sort of go forward learning what you're supposed to do? Because I think any time I've ever had a go, I've thought, ooh, I fancy flying a 747, and I get in it and I'm like, well, how the fuck do I start this thing?
Where's the key?
I'll be absolutely honest. There is no sort of... I mean, there probably is online, but as in terms of actually inbuilt in the game, there is no sort of, this is how you do this, this is how you do that. I literally just turned around and said to Wipeout and Harry, listen, I'll dedicate 2 days to explain, teach me everything. And to be fair to them, like, and I can't thank them enough, they for 2 hours, I mean, for 2 days, I had my screen being shared in Discord. They were walking me through absolutely everything. And today I did my first ever VATSIM flight, which is basically online with air traffic controllers and stuff like that. Did my first one today, and it went pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, as I believe it's called, isn't it? I know I've just triggered Wipeouts by saying that. He's like sitting there smashing the keys right now. It does have that kind of tutorial at the beginning, doesn't it? Because I kind of halfway through that with a Cessna, and I thought, this is fucking boring. And I just got straight to 737. And I did manage to take off. I just pushed it until the plane started moving.
Yeah. So
basically,
I mean,
I couldn't land the fucker, but I got up there, got up in the air.
One thing you can do in the sim is, like, obviously you can start on an active runway with engines on and everything like that. Or you can, do it properly. You start cold and dark at the gate, and then you have to program everything yourself and just do all that sort of stuff. But yeah,
there's no tutorial in the game. How do you learn this?
There might be a tutorial in other sims, but the sim I used anyway, from what I could tell, there wasn't really much.
Which one was that?
X-Plane 11 I fly.
See, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 does have tutorials at the beginning.
Right. Yeah. So, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure on other sims, but there's YouTube videos out there, like a whole load of catalogs which do step by step of, setting it up and that sort of thing.
You were going to say something, weren't you?
I just want to know what the shirt is behind them.
Ah, the shirt. So because I work for the club, Rochdale Football Club, I got I was allowed to have one of the match worn shirts when we played Newcastle in the FA Cup, and so that is is it that one? Nope, that one. Yeah, if I angle it up, he's Callum Camps, number 10, and that's what he wore at Scotland when we played Newcastle in the FA Cup.
Right. Has he signed it?
I don't believe so. No.
What? You got a one shirt off him and you didn't even get to sign it?
Yeah, no.
Did you go personally and get the shirt off him?
No.
No.
The kit man sort of came around and he was like, some of these need auctioning off, and then he was like, but obviously you can have one as well. And then
you didn't even get it signed.
Didn't get it signed, no, unfortunately not. It's that time. Well, he's left the football club anyway, so it's a bit like, you know.
Fuck him, he's taking that shirt down and throwing it in the bin there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I got it, and then it was like, oh, he's left the football club, and I was like, oh God.
Yeah, but surely that makes that even better. In some respects.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, maybe down the line, you know, people might want it and stuff. The problem is my girlfriend actually, so I had the shirt in a bag and I always wanted to get it framed when we moved house. Never did. So my girlfriend stole it before Christmas and I didn't even notice. And then she got it framed for me as like a present. But the thing is, on the front of the shirt, they have obviously the full sort of, you know, like the day of when the game was played, what cup it was. Yeah. So I kind of wished it'd been flipped around.
Paint on the other side, yeah.
Yeah, so you could see the what game it was, that kind of thing. But
yeah, because they have like the FA Cup and sort of the date of the FA Cup and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have like right about there. Yeah.
So, Devon, if you're watching, you have to pinch the shirt again for this Christmas
and get it turned round.
Get it reframed and turned round.
Although I think I am going to notice this time though. So.
Right. I've got another question from Fallen.
You got one from Viagra first.
Viagra. Oh, sorry, Viagra. Sorry. What movie do you watch during the flight?
What movie do I watch? I mean, it's certainly not Air Crash Investigation. Put it that way.
Snakes on a plane.
I was going to say I don't watch Air Crash Investigation, but I could actually learn from that, being like, right, okay, we don't let someone do that. Yeah, this is how you're not supposed to do it. Yeah, just anything really. What's on Netflix or Prime, or you know. Yeah.
Okay, then. Question from Fallen: how long have you been bad at spelling for, or is it just when you type on Twitch? My reading gets bad at my reading and spelling serious on Twitch.
Honestly, it's just always been bad. No, but I mean, he understands what I'm saying, so it's.
Thing is, I don't know about anyone else, so I just don't bother anymore. I used to sit there and keep correcting my typos. I thought, that's fucking Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Normally, the streamer gets the gist of what you're trying to say.
Especially if you're on a phone or something or a tablet. I'm shit at typing.
Auto correct and everything. Yeah.
Totally. I've wrote some really weird stuff before, so that.
Right. Have you got any questions, Jack? Because I know you're tired. But
no, I'm all right. I'm good.
Are you sure,
I'm good.
mate? Are you fine yet?
No, I'm going to get some in a minute.
Good lad. That's what I like.
I knew Debbie Does Dallas would come up at that point.
It's every week. It comes up at some point.
Minge never disappoints. If it's not me, it's him.
Yeah, exactly. Funny.
According to Vrago, Debbie does EasyJet, so I mean, that's a new one.
I've got to say, at Wizz Air, though, they have the best air hostess, in my experience.
Who?
Yeah, no,
Wizz Air. They're Hungarian.
Oh, right.
I have got a very good hostess team.
Yes.
But the pilots, oh my God. We were landing at a Polish airport. I can't remember which one it was now. But the pilot must have gone from about 9,000 feet to the runway. And literally.
You sure it weren't Danny?
I know, yeah.
Just 3.5 minutes.
I accidentally dropped my PS4 controller.
I promise you, no word of a lie. It was the scariest landing I've ever had.
Well, I actually, every week now, I go around East Midlands Airport.
Oh, okay.
Because I do a route out there, so I'm always around various different parts of the airport, and I'm hoping that when things start to pick up again and the weather gets better, I might be able to get some decent photos.
Yeah, get some photos and that. Yeah.
You saying about the pilots on Wizz Air though? The first flight I ever did. What was the what's that fucking comedian with the blonde hair that did that Merry Crimbo song and stuff? He did that. It's a sketch show, and he's like, I think there was a bear with his dick out and stuff on it, and all kinds of stuff.
Keith Lemon.
Keith Lemon. Keith Lemon.
Yeah.
Right. So we landed. I was nervous as shit. First flight, we land, and we've pulled into Gdansk. And they've got the door open, and I said to the, "Can I have a quick look at the cockpit?" And I said, "Yeah, you need to put your head down." The fucking pilot looked like Keith Lemon, like, and not even a passing resemblance. Even the tash, fucking everything. I'm like, he's just
was he wearing the
it.
yellow tracksuit?
No, he was wearing a Wizz Air pilot suit.
Pilot stuff.
Yeah, but I looked, and they were chatting away. I'm like, oh my god, Keith Leonard's just flown us together.
That's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. So that was quite funny, but yeah, I've only ever, to be honest, I've got limited flights, so I've only flown on Wizz Air many times because of Poland, EasyJet, and all the budget ones, and Ryanair. Ryanair, I know people rip Ryanair, but are they just dingy fucking planes or what? I mean, like,
I don't know, I love
it looks like
budget
people's been
flight.
smoking 20 a day in them. You know what I mean? They're like that off-white that you used to see when in houses where people used to chain smoke in them and shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, and the dark
cabin.
blue. Yeah.
The cabin looks awfully familiar, like out of something out of Air Crash Investigation. Like the seats are all worn and
Yeah.
just.
They just look shitty.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I got
right?
one actually, and you could see into the cockpit, and it was like, that shit looks like it's faulty. It looks like it's must be in a breaker's yard.
Yeah. It looks like a Spitfire. They've got little wheels that turn and all kinds of shit.
So I've got a question for Danny. It's a bit of a personal one, mate. You don't have to answer it.
Don't answer it.
So, are you and Devon now living together?
No, we're not living together. So the only times we really get to see each other now is when we meet up, because obviously you're allowed to meet up with one person out of a household.
Right.
So that's the only time me and Devon really get to see each other now. Apart from that, obviously we like FaceTime and we phone and stuff. But yeah, that's really the only time.
I was going to say, because I know there was like there is quite a distance between you and Devon. Am I right?
No, I mean there's a little bit of a distance more now because I've moved slightly a little bit further away.
Right.
But, I mean, walking it's about 20-minute walk.
Right.
It's 2-minute car journey. Yeah, we still live in the same sort of village as each other, so it's not too bad. But her mum and dad are slightly vulnerable to COVID, so
yeah,
obviously we agreed that definitely no flouting of the rules when it comes to stuff like that.
Of course.
Even if it's just 2 minutes. No, but I mean, go on.
Go on.
Sorry.
No,
I was just going to say, we've spoken about this before. Lockdown's been hard for people our age. Fuck knows what it's like for you teenagers or early 20s and stuff. It must be really fucking bad. Do you know what I mean? It's like worse than it is for us.
I mean, it was gutting because I missed out on my 21st, and I'm a bit gutted about that. But I mean, I can make up for lost time when things are over. When people are safe, and I mean that's one thing I've always had through this lockdown. I'm going to be fine if I realistically get COVID, but is my grandma going to be fine? Is my mum going to be fine? I always do worry about that, and I wouldn't be happy. I couldn't be okay with myself if I inflicted serious illness onto someone else. So I mean, it sucks and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I'll make up for it when we're allowed to go back out and we're allowed to party hard and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Well, can I personally thank you for the mature head you've got on your shoulders and Devon's, because a lot of people your age aren't thinking like that and not acting.
Yeah.
And
There's a lot of people our age not either.
Yeah, and our age actually. So thank you for having that sense. And I know it's hard, mate. And as you've said, this will be over at some point.
But this is again why I want to hit on the community. I mean, only recently, like I've always felt a part of the community, but I had something weird going on where I felt like rude, or I didn't feel properly a part of the community, so I didn't really join people's Discords. It was just me and Ethan. Where now, like, me and Ethan have sort of slipped into Wipeout's Discord, and I've met new people, and that really keeps you going, sort of speaking to new people and trying new games and, doing new things. Like Flight Sim for me has been a savior because it sort of takes my whole day up, and I'm learning new things, and it's exciting, and I'm always thinking like, oh, what can I do next? And it's just been great to have friends even though we can't see friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've got you like you said, just being part of this, you know what I mean? You feel as though
Yeah.
you're with your friend. You don't need to go and see any
Yeah.
any IRL friends because these have become IRL friends at the end
Yeah,
of the day, you know what I mean?
I agree.
And-
Twitch and you guys have been have helped
Yeah.
me a lot as well. Because okay, I'm here, I've got the family now, but it's not, it's seeing people outside, and this has been a godsend. Basically this community.
So, going on from you and Devon.
Yeah.
When is the wedding?
When's the wedding?
Can we arrange the stag night? And are we invited to the wedding?
Of course. Honestly, this is not even a joke. Everyone in the community, providing that all is well and I'm still in the community kind of thing, more than welcome. There will be invites sent out because that's one thing that I do want to really hit home on, and that's when, as I said before, making up for lost time. When this is done, I aim to try and meet as many people out of this community as possible in real life, because it's gone past the sort of stage of like being online friends. I class a lot of people now as genuine mates,
Yeah,
people
same,
I want to
I
meet,
agree with that.
people I want to go to the pub with and have a few drinks and have a laugh about some things and that sort of stuff. It's become like a whole kind of different level of friendship, and I think lockdown's definitely helped with that, because we've all kind of needed each other a little bit more than we might have done if lockdown wasn't a thing.
Well, going back to that then, when this is all over and we do the official meetup of all the lads on the Untitled network, and we do an outside broadcast, are you going to be there?
Oh, of course. Honestly,
Yeah,
of
you're
course.
going to be the guest?
Oh, I mean, even if I'm just stood there watching you guys doing it, and I'm just kind of like stood behind a lamppost, I'll be there no matter what.
Like watching Top Gear while it's being filmed.
I think
Yeah.
what we need to do is sort of meet up in the middle of the country, somewhere like Lincoln or somewhere like that. You know what I mean? And meet up in the middle of the country, and everybody just gets there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we do one mass stream of everybody.
Yeah, we just stream it. We don't sit and do it like this necessarily. Although
Yeah,
we
no,
always
no.
said we'd do an Untitled chat show live, which would be fucking
we
brilliant.
will do that,
we
yeah.
just do a
Otherwise,
mass stream, exactly.
just stick the IRL cameras up everywhere. Everyone stream us
Yeah,
and
exactly,
just fucking stream it.
I mean, one thing that I've always kind of seen on YouTube is like the big YouTubers who have got like loads of friends. They have these massive YouTuber parties and all that sort of stuff. I would love it, right, if we all went, right, let's say like Lincoln, for example, because that's like kind of near everyone-ish, and we said, right, we'll all put two in a little pot or something, and we'll rent out a room with a bar in it, and we'll all go there and just everyone can collab, meet each other for the first time, and just get absolutely wasted. That sounds like something that could be really, really fun.
Oh yeah, I'll go with the wasted part, definitely.
Yeah, get Willie dancing on the dance floor. Oh,
You'd walk in the place wasted.
Yeah, that's true. He'll be drunk before it even starts.
Why? You know what I mean? I've got to start it off on a good step. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
I don't know if I want to meet Willie in real life, to be honest with you.
Why not?
Oh, it's
Come
just
on,
fucking down
no,
the
that way.
I don't want to.
No, on stream, mate. How just why?
I don't know. I just don't want to. I think you're a bit of a dick.
Why not? Why, I know, but
You know I'm kidding. Of course I want to meet. I'll give it a big hug. Gonna give him a big man hug.
I've seen the size of you. You can squeeze me. I'm 5'8". You know what I mean?
Don't talk about my size. That was
sorry, mate.
That was
Sorry,
private to you, you twat. I'm quite tall as well. Yeah.
So yeah, of course, yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's definitely what needs to be done. You know what I mean? And I know we've got like other people like around the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to cost me a fortune.
2 minutes. You know what I mean? You flying them all in, Mozzie, it's going to cost you.
Fuck that. I'm going over there. Why the fuck would someone want to come to this shithole? I'm over to bloody California. Fucking hell.
If you hire the plane and Danny flies them over,
no.
sorted.
Yeah.
No,
I'm quiet. I've got
remember,
the controller.
remember what he said about his fucking landing. I don't want to give him a big head, but I think I'd rather Wipeout's flu actually.
I'll just ask him. Have you got a USB port so I can plug my controller in?
Yeah.
Yeah, a big 747. You know what I mean? I've got my controller here.
I've got my
Where's the USB port?
Because I've got to go over. I've got to go over to. I've got to go and see Gabba, who's going to bed now. Good night, matey, and good
Yeah,
sleep.
good night, Gabba.
I want to
Good
go over
night.
to the Netherlands. I need to get over to Stockholm area and see Nightmare. I need to go over to the States and meet 2 Minutes, Mr. 2 Minutes, and of course Brindy, and none of which like live near each other. Of course.
Yeah.
So. I'm assuming so because 2 Minutes is walking around in fucking shorts and Brindy's under like 6 foot of snow. So they can't be that close to each other.
Isn't it just lovely, the internet? Because you can you can bounce all over the world.
Yeah.
You know.
And before Metal pipes up, no, not till you got rid of all them fucking bugs.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing Australia. Sorry. I'm not going to Australia all the time. They got those fucking spiders.
It's just so brilliant how you can bounce all over the world. You know what I mean? Before this stream, I was watching a lad in New Zealand playing golf. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was in a t-shirt and shorts, brilliant blue skies and all that. You know what I mean? And then you go to Viagra's stream where he's got loads of snow.
Yeah.
And then you go to Pops' stream where he's got loads of sheep. They all run away, mind, when he puts the camera on, but he's got loads of sheep.
Are you sure it's the camera that they're scared of?
And then you've got,
Yeah, it's what you can't see behind the camera.
Yeah, like you say, you've got.
He's got that out again, leg it.
Canals that are froze with ice and everything. You know what I mean? So it's just brilliant how the internet's just brought us all together, and it's just phenomenal. Really, it really is.
So yesterday, I obviously did a canal walk, frozen, and I raided into Susie because she was streaming. It was even colder there in Hungary. Then I got home, and while I was trying to defrost, I'm watching Dr. WD-40, who's in Florida, fucking on the beach, doing some metal detecting. There's people in shorts swimming. I'm like, fuck me, I am literally like burning from the cold.
Yeah,
it does amaze me, our sort of little community, that we've got people in minuses, lots of minuses, and then us in sort of nicer temperatures, and then people walking around in shorts. It's crazy, isn't it?
You're walking around in fucking shorts, even in the minuses.
Well, yeah, it's just here. I'm sure you got a bit of Geordie blood in your DJ, to be honest.
Viking.
Like you said, it was just like Nightmare the other day.
-6 when I went to it the other morning.
Yeah, I was going to say, Nightmare posted a picture on Discord.
Oh, God, yeah.
20 past 8 in the morning,
Yeah.
minus 15.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Scotland did, what was it, minus 20, 23?
Minus 20,
minus 25.
Yeah.
I don't think we've, during the day at least, gone below -1,
That's why I've always wondered about posties in the UK. Because they always wear shorts. It doesn't matter if it was minus, wouldn't matter if there's a new ice age rolling in.
Yeah,
but is that
a different breed?
Is that by choice, or are we missing something here? Like these poor workers are having to wear shorts because that's the only uniform they've got.
I'm
I
hoping
think
it's
it's a
by choice.
postman thing.
I need it. Just a postman.
Excuse me, I need to empty the snake.
I mean, I'd like to get up to Scotland, go, because there's a lot of Scotland I haven't seen yet, and perhaps meet Virago up there. So I think that'd be quite cool. He's an interesting guy. I think I might go down Brighton way and see DJ as well.
That'd be.
No, definitely. I want you all to come down for a holiday. I'd recommend, sort of late summer. I can't guarantee the weather. It'll probably be rain and wind, to be honest. If you ask Carlo, anytime he's been to Brighton, always windy. Always windy.
Isn't that because it's near the coast? It's always windy near the coast.
He says it's always like a hurricane. It gives him a headache, apparently.
I mean, the only streamers I've met in IRL now is Carlo and Jack.
Yeah,
we were all supposed to meet each other, and then this fucking COVID happened.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be meeting up
Yeah.
with Wipeouts, and Wipeouts is practically family. And we're like, yeah. We were going to do the East Lancs Railway together and stuff like that, and go for a walk around, stream it, and then COVID happened.
So I've met Wipeouts as well.
Oh yeah, you've met Wipeouts, haven't you? I haven't
Yeah.
met Wipeouts yet.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet Amaranth, to be honest. Papa Pixels.
Papa Pixels, there it is.
Do you reckon if you did meet
that
him, if it
weekend,
got out of the
right,
taxi, he'd
actually.
still be dancing?
Yeah. I mean, he'll give you a dab. What was you saying, DJ? Sorry?
I can imagine that weekend exactly how it's going to go. Friday night, you meet up with Papa Pixels, and then Saturday Amaranth. It will be
I'm not
yeah,
meeting
a little
Amaranth.
bit,
I've got no intention of meeting Amaranth.
a
That is
little
just
bit
a
of a
joke.
strange weekend.
Yeah. I'd rather meet Two Mins and Mrs. Two Mins any day of the week if I was going to travel to the States, and Brindy. But then done the titty streamers with not a lot to say. If I'm absolutely honest, 60 degrees and cloudy. What's that in proper temperatures, Mins? Two Mins.
Yeah, what is that in like proper units of measurement?
Alexa, what's 60 degrees Fahrenheit in centigrade?
60 degrees Fahrenheit is about 15.6 degrees.
Oh, 15. That's not that warm.
Did that answer
It's nice. 15 degrees is
Yes.
definitely.
Sorry, by the way, anyone
definitely-
that's got a echo. I'm listening to this stream on speakers. Well, saying that is 18 degrees warmer than it was here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they reckon like one day next week it might get up to like 8 degrees, and that's going to feel like friggin' summer
It
after
is,
this.
isn't it? We're all going to be
Yeah.
fucking t-shirts and shorts. We'll all be dressed like
Sunbathing.
DJ.
We say 15 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aye.
nice.
No, it's going to be 8 next week.
Oh, 8.
One day we
Eight.
might get 8.
8.
8.
But we
Right.
did it a couple of years ago. We went over to I can't fucking remember the name of the place. Little fucking island off of Africa in February, and it was snowing when we took off from Stansted. Got there, it was like 24 degrees. Oh, fucking yes! And the locals there are all wrapped up in coats. We're like shorts, t-shirt. Fucking have some of this. Fucking summer is here.
I went to Mallorca once, and the first day we got there it rained. It was only that one day though, and we got off the plane. It was sunny. We decided chuck the stuff. We'll go for a walk down to the sea, and we got down there, and there was people in the sea swimming, and just anyway, it started to rain, and they all ran out of the water and put the towels above their heads. And I thought, hang on a minute. You're fucking wet anyway. It was in the sea. And they come out and just start holding towels above their heads so they don't get wet. But they're already wet. I don't get people. I just don't. It's weird.
There's now more strange than humans, is there?
No, I just don't get it. Really don't. How did they think that water got in the sea in the first place? Because, well, rain it gets in there as well, you know. No, weird.
Danny, another one for you, mate. So what do you prefer, IRL or game streaming? Or is it like, again, dependent on mood and situation? Have you got the bug for the IRL?
Yeah. It's just so I love doing, like, I would personally say I prefer IRL streaming than doing like game streaming, because I love the
Same,
fact
mate.
that I can show people sort of like the surrounding areas, or if I'm going somewhere for the first time, it's like my first impressions of this place.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to see a lot of places that you probably would have never gone to, because you're thinking, okay, what's a good place for stream content? That place, right? We'll just go, and then we'll see what the crack is when we get there. So I feel like with IRL, you definitely see a lot more things that you wouldn't normally tend to see. The problem I have is actually finding the energy to get my backside out of bed to go and do IRL. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to do IRL again. I love doing that. And then I'm like, oh, but I've got to move and I've got to walk, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Or I could just stream and I'm sat down and it's warm. So yeah, there's definitely
Okay,
different
so we're going out for an IRL stream, Danny. Let's hear about your kit. What sort of kit do you take with you?
Can I?
Batteries,
I'm just gonna go and grab a
bags?
drink, guys. Bear with me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
go on.
always. Kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Equipment.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's really basic. My phone and a gimbal.
That's what I've been doing.
It.
Last 2 days, and it's worked fine. It's worked better than the GoPro.
What phone have you got?
I got the Samsung S20.
Right.
So I use the Samsung S20 as the phone. I did at one point bother with doing sort of like having another phone for chat and stuff, but because I kind of can already see with my own eyes where I'm kind of walking, I just use the
S20
to see the chat on the Streamlabs app. So yeah,
So
just
do you have extra batteries as well?
no, I still don't. Still don't have that because again, when I kind of typically go and do IRL, I tend to only stream for about 2 hours IRL. I enjoy doing it, but I kind of get bored after a little bit of just kind of walking about. Unless it's somewhere new, I'm kind of like, oh yeah, not really kind of interested in doing that. And it's like, especially like with COVID and stuff and not being able to get out far because I don't drive or anything. It's like there's only so much I can show you of like my surrounding area. So I typically just end up kind of doing the same sort of hour stream, 2 hours stream, and the battery holds itself perfectly fine.
It's really good battery life, isn't it? Because I remember phones being, I don't know, 20 minutes. You know, not long at all.
Yeah, now like I make sure it's on battery saving mode when I turn the phone on after it's fully charged, and yeah, no, it lasts me a good 2.5, 3 hours. So, and the gimbal as well. The gimbal only lasts 3 hours fully charged, so it's kind of like they both kind of meet in the middle. So by the time my gimbal's running out of charge, my phone's running out of charge. So it's kind of like, right, well, it's been a nice stream, but it's time to end, and we'll pick up.
And it's a bit like what Mrs. 2 Minister said there. You need the signal.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't got the signal and you start losing connection and all that, that's going to frustrate you, and you think, why am I carrying on doing this? You know what I mean? I'm like sort of BRB screens more than I am actually streaming. Is it worth it? You know what I mean? And
yeah, no, I mean, it was definitely that kind of struggle when I went up to Thurso in Scotland, because quite a lot of it is quite literally in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
You have nothing near you, so trying to get a good signal can be quite tricky until you start coming into sort of more built-up-ish areas where you can start getting the signals and stuff.
I don't know when you were in John O'Groats with Devon.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, you had a pretty good signal up there. You know what I mean, considering you're at the end of you're at the end of the world.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You had a really good signal up there, so.
Quite a
Sometimes
lot
you can get a better signal out in the middle of nowhere, and then when you get to a village, it just fucks off.
Yeah. Well, you used to have that problem all the time, didn't you, Jack? When you had high buildings either side of you, the signal just was dead all the time. Yet when you're out in the countryside, you used to like.
As soon as you get anywhere near a village, boom, signal gone.
There's no rhyme or reason with signal. I can be sat here and have a really good signal, and I can move 6 foot over to there, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, your microphone works when it feels like it.
You know what I mean? We need to get these Wi-Fi trays. Somebody needs to invent these Wi-Fi trays, and then we'd have signal everywhere. To be honest.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you say though, Danny, when you've nailed a good IRL stream, the satisfaction levels are high, aren't they? Like when it's gone well, you're like, fuck yeah, that I've done it.
There's one that literally springs to mind every time when I think of a mental stream, and that was when I was in Scotland and I was doing a walk down the main river that went into the sea. And as I was going down, I think I had about 3 people in there. It was Willie was there, I think Sprinter was there, and then someone else. And then Jack came along with a big raid of like 40 people. And I was like, it was the first time I'd ever been raided of that number. And I remember just standing there looking at Devon, trying not to speak.
Yeah. Can you remember, Jack? Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
I tried not to speak because I didn't want people hearing it. I was kind of like, God. Like, trying to like say to her, like, I've just been raided. What do I do? Like, looking for her for help. And then she was like, just keep calm. Just keep going.
Just carry on the way you are. Exactly. Yeah. Just keep going. You know what I mean? Just be your normal self and just carry on.
And again, that's why, like, Devon is like just more than my girlfriend, my best mate,
Yeah.
because
She's a rock,
she's
isn't
literally
she?
100%. Like I'm very, very lucky with what she kind of puts up with, if I'm being honest. And the fact that she even if she has no care whatsoever, like normally she wouldn't care, she'll make an effort to sort of learn, which is more than anything. It's like sometimes I like to just sort of like spot trains from my local line, and she'll stand there and she'll go, "Oh, that's a 195," and I'm like, "How did you know that?" And she's like, "Because you say it all the time." And
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly. Because she listens to you when you're
Yeah.
streaming, so she's learning from what you're doing.
So and it's the same with football. She absolutely loves football now, and it's because
Sure.
again I've taken to some football matches, and it's like, yeah, it's just more than a relationship. There's definitely a really big friendship there, and
You can tell. You can
I was
tell.
gonna
on
sorry
stream.
to get all stoppy as well.
No, you can tell though. You can tell.
Yeah, Devon and your missus, my missus, need to have a good chat. Because my missus hates football. She absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I hate
hates
football
it
as well.
100%. You know what I mean? And she has to put up with, like, lately now it's like.
Oh yeah, because it's relentless now.
Every 3 days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a football game on. You know what I mean?
Night,
Yeah,
James.
I'll finish this
Night,
tonight.
James.
And Liverpool kick off at 12:30 tomorrow, and she's got to put up with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll collaborate, mate. You and me'll have a private chat.
We'll have a private chat,
yeah. Get all that and Devon on.
I've
Okay,
got a question,
master tipping tricks. Go on. Yeah.
and it's a question to anybody. Right, I don't understand rivers.
Right.
She was on about that river that goes into the sea.
Yeah.
Right, so where does the river start?
So it'll start for
the
start at
rivers
source.
start.
It's source high up in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah.
The rivers start.
So how's the water
from-
getting up there?
Underground.
From the rain.
Yeah.
From underground streams. From the rain.
So does it get pushed up?
No, right. The
No.
way a
Yeah.
river starts or ends up is somewhere back in the country. You get snow and rain and
Yeah.
springs and all sorts of stuff. You'll get like a little dribble down a field that will eventually make its way to, say, a small ditch or a stream, and that will eventually sort of follow down. And all these little bits and
Tributaries.
tributaries will eventually meander down and make sort of
Make
a
one river.
small
It's
stream.
collecting more water as it's going down.
There's a lot of rivers and there's a lot of fucking water. So
Isn't it? Yeah.
just trying to work out.
Well, you've got to think that the world's made up of 70% of water. There's
Yeah.
only 30% of land. The rest is water.
And global warming.
I've stepped
Couldn't
over.
get my head around it.
I've
It's
stepped
just
over the River Thames.
millions and millions of litres of water in a river.
Yeah.
I've been at the source of the Thames and literally stepped over the River Thames because it was like that fucking wide.
So if you've stepped over the River Thames, why won't you step over the canal when you go and walk about?
Because the canal's not this fucking wide.
No, that's not the point. It's not the point.
And that tributary wasn't full of bicycles and shopping trolleys and fuck knows what else has been thrown in there.
Content.
Yeah.
Content.
Well, when we meet, we're going to meet somewhere Riverside. I will stream it.
And Willie are going.
Willie's going in, whether he likes it or not. Willie's going in because I'll get him by the scruff of the fucking neck and go, content. Anyway, are we going to have a
Change the
break?
subject. Willie, have you
I
got
was
a
going to
quiz?
say, we're going to have a quiz.
Do you have a quiz or not, you scuffy fucker?
Get him out of trouble quickly.
Of course I've got a quiz.
Right then. So we're going to have 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go for 5 minutes.
Possibly
you know
10.
No, 5
Yeah,
minutes.
no,
if you're not back at the
5 minutes
seat.
down. Yeah, exactly.
Because we're
Missed
doing
the
all right
first
for
5
time.
questions.
And did you notice I'm back streaming this show and 9:05 we were talking. 9 o'clock on the dot. So
yeah.
This is down to Viagra because he was complaining that, you know what I mean?
Oh, he always complains. When does
I
Viagra
know,
not complaining?
I know. And I thought, let's go for it, you know what I mean? 9:05.
But when is he
There
not
will be-
complaining?
When he's asleep. No, he probably complains when he's asleep as well.
Yeah, see, look, he's moaning now. We were early.
Yeah, because he probably missed the first 15 minutes.
Right then, guys, I'm going to put us to a BR at back screen where you can once again enjoy Danny's favourite clips because it's been done properly this week. And I'm only kidding. And by the way, just publicly, I want to thank DJ for holding the fort for the last few weeks for us
absolutely.
because
it's been really hard with work and stuff, and
Yeah,
and
mine's been a bit
DJ's held the fort for us and kept the
Yes,
stream
he has.
going. And thank you
He
for
has.
that, mate. I actually, in all seriousness, appreciate that.
Yeah.
We're all here
Aye.
for each other at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
times two, mate. I totally agree on that one.
Right, we'll see you in 5.
Right.
Adios.
Well, hello.
Boom! I don't know how this is going to look. It might be upside down, actually. If it's upside down, boys, I do apologise. But that should have been a cool shot in theory. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, no. Clarkener. Barry McClarkener. Oh, you dickhead. Twat. You twat. Oh, fuck. How did I fall for that? Oh, no. What?
No, don't throw them. Are you joking? She's throwing screws at me. Stop! You stop.
Oh, look, your bus is rolling away now. What are you going to do? How are you going to explain that one, huh? Oh, yeah. Ah, ah, ah! And there we go. Unless this gas can help me. Got one, got two! Ho-ho-ho!
Yes, there we go. Which icon?
Jesus Christ, mate! You're going a wee bit quick!
Following the leader. Not played that since high school. Right, now we take a sharp right here. Oh my god.
Do you want to go first? And then I can come after you. Here we go! Oh my god! Oh my ass! Oh my god! Oh Jesus! Have you got rank green balls? Then you've come to the right place. Give me a flash and then tickle my bum. That sounds really weird. Oh, 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 oh. Nope, there we go.
Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's a 158. It's pulling in. Hopefully, mate, for you, it's got air conditioning.
Wow, Train Sim's got a lot better graphics.
Train Sim's upgraded. I just dabbed on stream. I feel disgusting.
And we're back in the room.
Right, welcome back, everybody. I would just like to thank Mr. Rob Powell for the 10 gifted subs, firstly. But please, Rob, look after yourself first.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But whatever that name is, Shadow Taro, why did you have to gift to people I can't even pronounce the name to, Rob? Please. Scar 2, Tone, Hedgehog, I Am Son, Grudge, Ethel, I didn't even know.
Ethan Collins.
Right, Ethan Collins. Sorry, Ethan. I do apologise.
Not Ethel. It's Ethan.
I know, but I can't read.
We know Ethan. He was in the clips.
I know.
Yeah.
Right, thank you, Ethan. Right. Ethan, you've got a sub, by the way. DC Sparks and Brew Crew 304. Thanks, Rob, again, but we'll have words later. Okay, right.
And by the way, why did you do it during a break?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why didn't you wait
All
till we
about.
come back on, Rob? You know what I mean? Right.
Right, over to you, buddy, anyway.
Yeah, Brindy, I need them. Just to be able to speak English, by the way. Right. Okay, coming to the quiz. Okay.
Oh, God.
As you know, please do not type the right answers in the chat. Silly answers will do.
Send the correct
You know what I
answers
mean?
via a whisper to DJ_technique.
And Danny Wiseman 123 as well. Because this is one thing as well from watching the new format. Obviously, I've been enjoying the quizzes because it's a great way of getting everyone involved and it's a nice segment. But I have literally, I think once I managed to score 2 points, and that is literally all I have ever got on the quizzes. I have been horrendous. So
That's
I
2
am
more
not
than
looking forward-
DJ averages.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
DJ
I reckon if you take all of my scores off all of the shows, I've got to be averaging 5. I've got.
See, I
to
don't
be
average
averaging 5.
2. This
Bullshit.
is the problem.
You're averaging about
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Never averaging 5. You're not that good.
Okay, then. Right. Question 1. Outside which New York building was John Lennon killed?
Ah.
I don't even know.
What? John Lennon's dead?
Out. He is, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. When did that
Yeah.
happen?
Apparently, he's been seen in a club in Liverpool since, but he's dead.
Oh, I've seen him in Tesco's with Elvis.
All right.
I think I was actually talking with someone about this.
Outside which New York building was John Lennon killed?
Okay, I'm ready.
Question 2. Which character did Morgan Freeman play in Bruce Almighty? It helps, Danny, this time if you write stuff down, mate.
And even put stupid answers like I am because I don't know
Can I
any
phone
of
a
these
friend?
either.
That's probably
God.
one of the easier questions.
Oh, rip.
Right.
Rip.
Just put silly shit in. That's what
I am
we
it.
do.
I am it.
Question,
You're going to laugh at the first one.
Question 3. What is the name of the film that Phil Collins starred in with Julia Walters in 1988?
I only know one. That's got to be that.
Fuck me, I've got one.
I think I've got one as well. Hey, I was looking through a picture for one of the answers.
I think Mozzie might have 2 here.
No, I don't.
Question 4. Which railway station
Are they
was
donuts?
the first one in London?
Say that again?
No, no.
I was getting a donut. What was that?
No, I don't get. Question 5.
No, come
No.
on. Fucking. What was question 4 again?
Question 4. Which railway station was the first one in London?
I still actually don't know.
No, I don't think I do.
Station in London.
Wait.
Fuck knows.
Question 5.
Fuck it. Right, 5.
Who
I'll
had a
just-
What?
Can I just ask a question to Mozzie?
Yeah.
Mozzie, when were the railways sort of invented? Not an exact year, but just a roundabout year.
Early 1800s.
1800s, okay.
Question 5. Who had a 1990s hit with the song Bump and Grind?
When was it?
1990.
Who had a 1990s hit with the song Bump and Grind?
Oh, I'm trying to rattle my brain here.
I've gone so TOS, it's unreal. If we get taken off next, I'm sorry to everyone.
Question 6. Which dance song by Cher achieved global success following its release in 1998?
Oh, balls.
Say that again. Which
dance song by Cher achieved global success following its release in 1998? Right. The next probably 6 or 7 questions are from a viewer, Mr. Dex Vinyl. Okay. Question
They better not all be on fucking coding.
No, they're not. Question 7. Which board game was described by its creators as sex in a box?
Oh, I've got no clue.
Say again.
Which board game was described by its creators as sex in a box?
Oh, what's that?
Right, I'll go.
That is quite good. That is quite good.
That is quite good, actually.
Question 8.
Oh, Nico.
No, Mozzie, you don't need to act it out. Oh, okay.
Question 8. Which Olympic sport is a beard not permitted?
Pardon?
Which Olympic sport is a beard not permitted?
I was going to say Russian women's shot putting, but the Russian women. Moving on. They can't have a beard.
Which Olympic sport is a beard not permitted? Question 9. Total of all the numbers on a roulette wheel.
What, like 1 + 2 + all the way through?
Add all the numbers up on a roulette wheel. What do they come to?
Oh god.
I am so. This is bollocks. It's not bollocks. Yeah. I'm bollocks at it.
Question 10. Which feature film was the first to feature a flushing toilet?
What?
What?
Which feature film?
I mean, like that was the main part of the film.
Which feature film was the first to feature a flushing
What's
toilet?
like a feature film?
Like a film. A film.
It's a film.
So why do you call it a feature film then?
Which?
I don't know.
Well-known film.
What they used to call it.
Okay. Which well-known film was the first to feature a flushing toilet?
So I've got to go with my usual.
I can't do what I was going to put because I think it might be TOS.
All right,
So,
do it. Just do it. I've done one.
Question.
Oh wait.
Minge, for fuck's sake.
Question 11. Question 11. After an attack on which animal did Johnny Cash get addicted to painkillers?
What, he attacked the animal?
An animal?
No,
I
after
think
an attack by which animal did Johnny Cash get addicted to painkillers? The animal attacked him.
Oh, right.
No, he didn't attack the animal. The animal attacked him.
Funny though, I've won this quiz before by just putting what I think were bullshit funny answers, and then half of them are fucking right. I'm
right.
like, what? I did that as a joke.
Question 12. How long in miles is the M1 motorway? And I will give a point to the closest answer.
Okay, where does it start and where does it end? Do you know that?
It starts at the beginning and it ends at the end. Right? How long in miles is the M1 motorway?
Starts in London.
Starts at the beginning and it ends at the end.
Okay, so it starts in London. Where does it end up? Right in Scotland or Manchester
No.
or Liverpool?
It ends where it ends, mate. Where the M1
Just
ends,
past Leeds,
another one
it
starts.
ends.
Okay,
For Leeds.
There wasn't a woman from Leeds who swallowed a packet of seeds. Her tits went into flour, and her bum was all covered in weeds.
Question
Oh, jeez.
13.
London, Leeds, probably South.
What time must a UK ice cream van stop playing their tunes?
I don't fucking think there is a limit round here. Cunts
I
fucking
know,
come
yeah,
past
that's
11
what I'm
o'clock at night. Ding, 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 ding. So fuck off. The kids are in bed.
It's 10 o'clock. What are you doing out here?
So
It's
what
a school night.
time must a UK ice cream van stop playing their tunes?
I think Knight's guessed it right there.
5 a.m.
America actually was demonic.
Right. You're going to have time to answer this one, and I want no Googling, because I need to go and empty the snake again. Right.
All right.
Question 14.
You not got that commode yet, then?
No. Me son who works in a nursing home is threatened to either give us a commode or put a catheter in.
Yeah, one or the other needs happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a catheter in, but then get like an IV bag, but just put the
beer in it.
Yeah. Beer in it.
You can have
Yeah,
Constant.
Fed in and
goes
out.
down here and comes straight out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And I had to put a lot of thought into this next question, right? How many times is Willie said...
Is this question?
Yeah, it's question 14. How many times is Willie said in the song Little Willie, Willie Won't Go Home by Sweet?
Help if you knew the fucking song, but yeah.
No clue. Complete guess.
I'll give half a point to the person that gets the nearest answer.
We're so generous with those points, aren't they? Yeah.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Hope you're enjoying this scuff quiz.
He said we can't Google it, right?
Yeah.
That's right. We'll use Edge.
I was going to say, or Firefox, you know.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. He didn't say that, did he?
Oh, I'm going to use Bing, actually. Now, you know who'll know this. Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, ask
He'll
Jeeves. Ask Jeeves. Alta Vista, if you're really of a certain age. Have you even heard of Alta Vista, Danny?
No.
Okay. Have you ever
Not
heard of web
Scooby.
crawler?
No.
Yahoo?
Yeah. I used to have
yeah, like us.
See, do you know what makes me feel old, right? And this you're going to be like, oh, I remember when this was top of the range. I used to have an AOL account.
Yeah. I think
I used to
think
love
AOL
AOL.
was. I think AOL was the first dabble in the internet with them fucking CDs that were everywhere.
Yeah, I remember that. You'd get a CD through the post with everything, wouldn't you? Gardening magazines, the Sunday newspaper, everything.
Well, that's what I did. I got the 1 month free trial of AOL. Then I used the 1 month free trial of CompuServe. Then I used the 1 month free trial, and then I think eventually I ended up paying. Remember the days we had to pay for the internet and for the phone call. So I paid X amount of money to a ISP, and then you were paying 1 pence a minute, like local rate, for the phone call as well.
Yeah.
Webcrawler was great. Webcrawler was the best browser back then, in my opinion.
What was it?
A browser. It was a search engine.
Oh, right, okay.
Right.
Still using Netscape Navigator.
Question 15, which also comes with a bonus point. What year was margarine first created, and in what country?
Bollocks.
Margarine.
Margarine.
In what country? Wow.
Yes, you can have a point for the year and a point for the country.
In what year was it created? Right.
Correct. Demon was expensive, but it was probably the best.
I've got absolute no clue. That is an absolute guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
And where was it?
Year and where it was. Right.
I'm just putting shit on.
I've done where it was in the year. Does that matter?
As long as you got the year and where it was, I don't really care.
Yeah, but I've got where it was in the year.
Oh, where it was in the year.
Yeah.
Sort of like February or March.
No, where it was and then the year.
Let's put it the other way round.
Oh, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter, mate, no.
Is that all right? Cool.
That's
I
fine.
know how
That's
funny you
fine,
can
yeah.
get, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not what it says on here.
Yeah, margarine. Yeah. Like butter, but fake.
Right, here we go. Right.
It's made of vegetable oil or something.
Question 16. And I've got to make a cigarette first.
Isn't it something like one molecule of being a plastic?
Yeah, something like that. Have you noticed you
Right.
can't shut the fucker up until it's his time to actually talk? And then he's off pissing or fucking rolling fags.
I can't help it though. Right, question 16. Talk about the moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on the lake.
I know this one.
No clue.
Song title and the artist. This is going to.
I hope we've got some 2000 bangers on here.
Can you repeat that, please?
It'll give me time to find the next one, actually. Talk about the moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on the lake. Question. I've got to find it because she's.
What's wrong with margarine anyway, Brendy? Hey, Brendy. Just because you're lovely and all that, pull us up on our pronunciations. This is English, remember?
Well, what's been said?
They're taking the piss out of the way we're saying margarine, apparently.
Well, how's it supposed to be said? Put it in chat. How's it supposed to be said?
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm interested. You can't say margarine any other way than margarine, can you?
Well, they can't.
Well,
they can't
apparently you can say aluminum differently. So
yeah, they say aluminium wrong. So
thing is, it doesn't matter in chat. I used to like doing that to people. They come in and with the name, and I'd say, well, how do you pronounce that? Is it pronounced like, Aviator 1, or is it pronounced Aviator 1? They're like,
Yeah, well done. It's
Right.
not margarine because it's margarine. It's got an A in it.
Right. Question 17.
What?
You're wrong.
Right.
Sorry, you're wrong on that one. 17. Carry on, Willie.
Go on, 17, Willie.
Question 17.
Hit us with it.
Running Bear never cared enough about a little white dove and her tender touch.
What?
Running Bear never cared enough about little white dove and a tender touch.
Why was a bear dating a dove?
Surely that wouldn't have come out well. No, I
Love
love
song,
Brendy. I
but-
love Brendy the bitch, future wife and all that, but no, she's wrong on that one. It's our first domestic. It's margarine.
I don't know.
Fuck knows, right? Silly answer.
Yeah, I'm going for one. Hang on.
Keep going because I've got to find the next one. What's the next one?
Yeah, Nightmare's actually American.
Yeah, so of course he's going to back them up. He's a Yank. He might be in bloody Stockholm, but he's still a Yank.
Just because you say it differently doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're right.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you're over there saying it with your people, you're right, okay?
To be honest,
Yeah.
we'll find
It's
out.
not over
We'll
here.
find,
All right.
we'll find out when the answer. If it was invented in America,
Good
then
evening.
yeah, Mrs. 2 Minutes and Brindy are right. But if it was invented in the UK,
No, they're not. No.
then,
No, they're not right.
No. Who do you think you are?
No.
Fucking UN or something?
What's going on here?
Oh shit! I'm just drawing the way.
Okay, fucking hell, we're right. We're right. Okay, we're right.
Question 18.
Step off, DJ.
Right.
Yeah, get off that fence. You get a splinter. Good evening, Carlo.
Are we still talking about margarine here?
Yeah, come on, get question 18 done,
Right.
buddy.
Quick, yeah, quick. Do the next one.
18.
If you're alone and you need a friend, someone to make you forget your problems.
Oh fuck! The lyrics mean something, but the singing don't. Can you do it again,
Oh, I
please?
know as well. I don't. Oh, the only one I'm probably gonna know, and I forgot it.
I wear pants under my trousers.
Yeah, I wear pants too.
Right. Come on. Can you do that one again, please? Because
Yeah.
I seem to
18 again.
recognise the note.
Right, okay then. Right. If you're alone and you need a friend, someone to make you forget your problems. You've got to try a bit harder, guys. Seriously, come on.
You got to fucking try a bit harder with the singing.
I put a lot of effort into
I got to
these.
try a bit harder not to draw on the fucking wall.
Seriously, I put loads of effort into these quizzes. You know what I mean? I spend all week researching these quizzes.
You spend half an hour.
Gone onto YouTube.
You're getting fucking Dex doing half your work this week. You got Jellybean doing all your work last week.
Can I make a suggestion, Willie, that when you do your research next week, can you get your questions from like Play School or something?
No. Question 19. And if you don't get this one right, I'm going to sack the lot of you. Right? Question 19. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together. We could be just fine.
Jesus. Really?
Danny, just for you, mate.
What's the name of the fucking song, though? I did the dab. He did the dab.
Don't go wasting.
I think I remember.
My precious time. Get your act together and we'll be just
Can
fine.
I just say, I think you fucking love that band because this is not the fucking first time.
Can I just say, can we have 1 minute before the answers because I need to pee-pee?
No, sorry. You're going to fold it.
Oh, we've got question
Just go for a
20.
piss when halfway through a sentence. That's what Willie does.
Jack, we've got question 20, and then we've got a bonus question for DJ.
Oh, and then I can pee.
And then just for DJ, and then you can pay.
I don't want a bonus question. I'm all right.
Question 20.
All right.
Dance. It's all I want to do, so won't you dance? Is standing here with you, why won't you move?
Again.
Dance. It's all I want to do, so won't you dance? I'm standing here with you, why won't you move? And I'll give you a clue to the answer, right, to this one, right? If you've ever been to Blackpool and you've done Blackpool Tower and you've watched the 4D experience at the top, you will know who sings it.
Can I have the lyrics one more time?
Dance. It's all I want to do, so won't you dance? I'm standing here with you, why won't you move? Right.
Okay.
That's the clue to that one, right?
Yep.
Jack, you can go for a piss.
All right.
Oh, you got a
Right.
question for DJ this week?
Bonus question for Mr. DJ Technique. All on his own. If you get this,
I really
right,
don't know this dance one.
you can have a bonus 3 points.
I feel safe.
Who was the man behind the name Mr. Fingers and tracks such as Can You Feel It?
Willie, can I ask a question, right?
Yes.
Do you only get 1 point if you guess the song and artist, or do you get
No,
a point for
you get the-
guessing?
You get the point for the song and a point for the artist, mate.
Right, okay, right. So for the songs, I may as well just guess the actual what the song could be called, and then
Yeah. So if you know the artist,
yeah.
then yeah.
Yeah. You still
right, okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, again for Mr. DJ, who was the man behind the name Mr. Fingers and tracks such as Can You Feel It?
I'm with Young Jaws on that one.
Oh God, I've just seen that.
Mr. Fingers. Hey.
I'm waiting for Willie to put a PR statement up later on when the channel gets closed from TOS.
Really sorry. There will be no. You were the first and the last guest. Hey.
Right. Again, I will ask the questions and I will ask the people individually.
So hold on. Did DJ not
Got a
get
whole
it?
bottle of wine. Did he get it? What was it?
Oh, do I have to answer it now?
Yeah.
All right. Vimto rules.
Right. No. It was Larry Heard. Right. Okay.
All right. Okay. Then are we doing the answers then?
Yep. Question 1. Outside which New York building was John Lennon killed? Right. Danny.
Oh God. I just put the cool Empire State Building. You know.
Right. DJ.
I think he got shot as he left his where he lived, but I don't know where he lived, so
Well, that's kind of, he doesn't live there anymore, mate, by the way.
no. That's
Right,
what I said live.
Jack.
Well, it's only tiny, so I drew a bigger one. I drew an easel.
Right. Right, Muzzy.
I put his flat.
The correct answer was the Dakota building.
Oh yes, of course it was the Dakota building, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, it was his flat though. He did live there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it would help.
So technically, I was right.
No.
So
you were
was
wrong.
DJ.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
reckon
were
we
wrong.
should have a point.
No, listen, no.
My easel
you
wasn't right then.
Question 2.
You said
Right.
where was he shot? Where he
No.
lived. That's right, isn't it?
He was shot in the ribs.
Question 2.
Shot through the heart. Sorry.
Which character does Morgan Freeman play in Bruce Almighty? Danny.
No clue.
DJ.
Not a clue.
God.
Jack.
God.
Muzzy.
Bruce. Oh, fucking hell.
The correct answer was God.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait,
God
right,
is a
it's a-
DJ.
I wrote down here, God knows. So technically, I got his last name wrong. His last name wasn't known.
Yeah, technically, you did get his first name.
I got the first name right.
Right,
So
okay.
I'd give him that.
Danny, you can have 1 point for that. Okay. You put God knows, so we can go.
God knows. Yeah.
Question 3. What is the name of the film that Phil Collins starred in with Julie Walters in 1988? Danny.
I put Debbie Does Tell.
It had to happen, didn't it?
DJ.
Buster.
Jack.
Buster.
Muzzy.
Buster.
The correct answer is Buster.
Booyah.
Question 4.
Great train robbery. The post
Yep.
office
It
train.
was, yes, it was. It was a really good film.
Fucking brilliant film. I totally recommend watching that if you haven't.
And a really good soundtrack. So
Yeah. Oh yes.
If you like Phil Collins, listen to the soundtrack and watch the film. Question 4. Which railway station was the first one in London? Danny.
I didn't really know what to put, and I was thinking of some characters, so I thought, well, Paddington Bear, so I put Paddington. Paddington's my answer.
DJ.
King's Cross.
Jack.
I put Marrowbone.
Mozzie.
I put Charing Cross. I just literally guessed one.
The correct answer is Euston.
Oh, the original Euston, of course, because it was ripped down and built, wasn't it? Rebuilt.
It's close.
Question
God.
5.
Go on.
Who had... Don't forget, DJ, you've got your phone a friend.
I know.
And he's here in chat.
I know. He is in chat.
Question 5. Who had a 1990s hit with the song Bump and Grind? Danny.
I just put R. Kelly, no clue.
DJ.
Salt and Pepper.
Jack.
I put R. Kelly.
Mozzie.
I put Gary Glitter.
God. Yeah. I see where the TOS.
Anyway, guys, it was nice knowing you all, and
brilliant. Yeah.
if you can just remember the channel when it's gone.
For all the Gary Glitters and all the Jimmy Saviles, you know what I mean? We screwed. Right.
Oh, I put him later.
The correct answer, would you believe, is R. Kelly.
Wow.
I'm doing well, you know, tonight.
Okay. I've got 2 points. I'm more than happy with that.
I'm so
That's
losing
me
this
done.
one.
Let's stop the count. I'm more than happy with this.
Stop the count.
Don't stop it now, because I've got 3, mate.
Oh, hold on. Is there going to be protesters jumping into Willie's house in a minute? Just stop the quiz.
Stop the count.
Question.
This is true.
Which dance song by Cher achieved global success following its release in 1998? Danny.
Do you believe in love after love?
DJ.
Believe.
Yeah, I don't.
Jack.
Believe.
Mozzie.
Classic. Brilliant.
Yeah, I put believe. Oh, I put do you believe in life after
Yeah.
life because I thought that was the actual.
Well, fair enough. The actual answer is believe, but you can all have 1 point.
That doesn't happen
Really
very often,
generous
does it?
head on.
That doesn't
Doesn't
happen
it?
very
Giving
often
out
when
points.
everyone gets it.
Question 7. Which board game was described by its creators as sex in a box? Danny.
I had absolutely no clue, so I just said Game of Life. Probably sex in there somewhere.
DJ.
Twister.
Jack.
Yeah, I put Game of Life, and now I wished I'd put Twister.
Mozzie.
I put Monopoly, the same as Nico had put in as well at the same time.
The actual answer is Twister.
It is
Wow.
if you add oil and
Yes, this is true.
yeah, and not many clothes.
And remove
Yeah,
other things, yeah.
they're gone, really, to be honest. So, question 8.
8.
Which Olympic sport is a beard not permitted? Danny.
Diving.
DJ.
Judo.
Jack.
I put Olympic shaving.
Mozzie.
I was going to put shot put, but then obviously some of those Russian women have got big beards, so I put beach volleyball because that's the only Olympic sport I actually watch.
The correct answer is boxing.
Wow.
Why can't you have a beard in boxing?
Maybe if you get injured, you can't.
Google it, because I don't know. Right.
It's to do with hitting the face and it ripping the skin.
But I've
I
seen
think.
the professional boxers have beards.
In Olympic boxing?
Yeah, I know, but in normal boxing.
I don't think so.
I don't know, because I don't watch boxing. So.
Yeah, they can't stitch up easily if they get caught.
Fair enough.
Can't treat it.
Question 9. What are the total numbers on a roulette wheel? Danny.
69.
DJ.
I'm going to use my phone a friend for this one.
You're going to phone your friend.
I know that my phone a friend is really good with numbers and stuff. He knows the distance from planet Earth To the moon. So
Right, give me a second. I'll just get your phone a friend on the phone.
this is where we're going to excel. Me and my good mate Carlo. Be sure to check out Carlo's.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Don't let me down, Carlo.
Right, go on. Oh. Is he going to answer? Oh.
How can he be in chat and then not answer the phone?
He can't take the call right now.
Where is my phone? He's lost his fucking phone.
We'll try
Right,
again.
Right.
We'll try again. Right.
That
because
is fucking
we'll have it
superb. Honestly, this show couldn't get any scuffer. It's fucking brilliant.
We'll try once more.
Can you not hear it ringing around the flat?
He's probably going on silent.
He left it in the car. Right, can we come back to question 9? Can we leave that till
we certainly
last
will.
and
Right.
Carlo can hunt his phone down?
Right. Carlo, go and get your phone. Right. We'll come back to that question. Right. So, question 10. Which feature film was the first to feature a flushing toilet? Danny.
Debbie Does Dallas Part 2.
Did you?
Free Willy.
Jack.
I put Flushed Away.
Muzzy.
I put Debbie Does Dallas as well.
Oh, Flushed Away is such a
Yeah.
good one.
The correct answer,
Ooh.
and unfortunately, Jack gets a bonus point for putting Flushed Away, was Psycho. Right?
I
Right.
didn't even think about Flushed Away.
Question 11.
I love that anyway. But seeing as I put in chat earlier, I don't know if you saw that, I actually did write boxing for question 8 because I knew that, but I put shaving because I thought it'd be funnier.
Oh, I didn't say that neither.
Yeah, I put it in chat up there
Oh, they got
earlier.
timed out. 10, right. Question
11.
11. After an attack on which animal did Johnny Cash get addicted to painkillers? Danny.
Bear Attack.
DJ.
Squirrel Attack.
Jack.
I put Animal. Actually, off of the Muppets, you know, the one from with the drums and
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
Off
oh,
Animal.
yeah.
The Muppets, yeah.
Well, the answers are getting sillier and sillier, and I've put his hamster.
The actual answer is an ostrich.
Sorry. I was close though.
They're vicious cunts. Sorry, I've got the C-bomb now. They're vicious bastards, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are.
Stop it.
It's been very fun being on this channel. It's sad that it's ending today, but it's been great fun.
Question 12, and I will give a bonus
Question-
point to the one that's closest to you.
Questions 9's answer will shock you. This is why you should never play roulette. That sounds like clickbait, Rob.
Right. How long in miles is the M1 motorway? Danny.
420 miles.
DJ.
I've changed my mind. I want to use my phone a friend for that one instead.
You want to use your phone a friend for that one instead?
Yeah.
Really?
Right. Okay then, right? So question 9. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we need to answer first?
Yeah, we'll do question 9 and we'll
do
make
question
sure
9
that
and
Carlo's
I'll
got his
phone the
phone
phone a
for this
friend.
one.
Hang on. Yeah, but don't do the phone a friend before we've answered, otherwise we could just put his answer.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do the question 9, then I'm going to go back to question 12.
Right,
because
question 9 then.
didn't get answered. The numbers on a roulette wheel add up to the total of Danny.
69.
DJ.
1048.
Jack.
3. It's the magic number.
Mozzie.
What does that all mean?
I put 420.
Right. The correct answer is 666.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
So now we'll jump back to question 12, and hopefully your phone a friend's got his phone. How long in miles is the M1 motorway? Right. So let's try this again.
Aren't we supposed to answer first? Then you phone the friend for him.
Yeah, okay then. Right. Danny.
420 miles.
Jack.
This is a rough estimate at 189 miles.
Right. Mozzie.
I've put 247. I literally just finger in the air job.
Here we go then.
Finger in the air.
Is it closest to?
Yeah.
2 seconds, because we're trying to both phone each other here at the moment.
Oh, he's phoning you now.
Carlo,
He's well excited, isn't he?
He is. He's getting beyond. He's sapient. I tell you what, you're such a hard man to get hold of, Bogrol man. Right, listen. Bogrol man, right, listen. Please do not swear you're live on stream.
Tell him not to say shit, bugger, or fuck.
Yeah.
Just fucking get on with it. Don't swear either.
I don't say shit, bugger, or fuck, because we knock it. Alright? Right. Right, question 12. How long in miles is the M1 motorway? The M1, yes. The M1. How long in miles?
I think it is it is in kilometers. It is 310.
So,
So should be 190 miles, something like that.
190 miles. Is that your final answer? Right. Okay, thank you, Carlo. Right?
Okay.
Take care, miss. Ciao, ciao. Speak to you later. Bye,
Thank
mate.
you, Carlo. Thank you.
You going with that answer then?
Yeah, I want to go with 310 kilometres.
Which is in miles?
I can do a quick conversion for you if you want.
Right, go on then.
You just told them.
Alexa.
He told you, yeah.
He did
Who
tell
has?
you. He did tell you in miles.
He
as
said
well.
he thinks it's 190.
Right.
Yeah, that's his answer.
Okay,
So-
we're going to go with 193.50 if that's the Amber. I'll go, yeah, 193.
Well, the correct answer that I have, right, is 189 miles. So, Jack, you're spot on 1 point.
That was literally an estimate.
You got it. Well done.
How long in miles is the M1 motorway? It is 189 miles.
They're all saying it's wrong.
Yeah, let's Google it.
Google it, go for it.
Sorry, this is real fucking interesting content for everyone.
Right, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, it says 311 kilometres.
193 miles, yeah. I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Where the fuck do you get your answers from, Willie?
Well, not the internet, obviously.
Well, yeah.
It's 193.5 kilometres.
Well, I got 189. So, basically, from when I got...
It's wrong.
Listen. When I got the quiz, right, and I got the answer, it's obviously been extended by 4.5 miles.
Well, what, did you get this quiz from like 1960 or something?
Question.
Oh, God, I was so close.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Question 13. Right, so my information was wrong. You can all have a point for that, all right?
Oh, I won't because I was well out.
Yeah, no, I was well off it as well.
No, I didn't get it.
Question 13.
Right.
What time must a UK ice cream man stop playing their tunes? Danny.
8 p.m. Ironically.
DJ.
Yeah, I went with Danny, 8 p.m.
Jack.
I went for 9 p.m.
Mozzie.
9 p.m. We've split the vote.
It's actually 7 p.m.
Oh, fuck it. None of us got it right.
See, I went on the lines of what time I'm not allowed to use my reverse beepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your reverse beepers probably shouldn't get kids really excited about ice cream. Unless they go ding, 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 when you're reversing.
Question 14.
I swear they do it later around here.
Question.
I know, yeah, I was going to say that.
There is a bonus point for this one because I've gone into this a lot. How many times is Willie said in the song Little Willie, Willie Won't Go Home by Sweet? Danny.
21.
$4.20.
DJ. Jack.
39.
Muzzy.
Once.
Ooh.
Jack can have the bonus point. It's actually said 49 times.
I'm losing this quiz this week, guys. I am definitely the loser.
I'm pissed off I changed my answer from boxing.
Question 15. What year was margarine first created?
Was that margarine you said there?
Margarine.
Yeah, margarine. Yeah.
Margarine, yes. As in the proper way of saying it. Margarine. Right. Danny.
I have absolutely no clue, and I said France in 1872.
Right. DJ.
It was invented in 1967. Now, it was invented at sea in a submarine. There was a chef, and he was doing something, and it all came around. And he was like, "Oh, what am I going to make this?" And he was like, "Oh, we're in the sea, and it's called Mar, so I'm going to call it margarine."
Oh, sorry.
Was he finished? Okay. Right. Jack.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get my head around what just fucking happened. Right, so what happened was... No, I've got... I just made it up. Denmark, 1983.
Right. Muzzy.
1910 Greece. Did you get it?
Right. Well, Muzzy, you can have half a point for being the closest year.
Oh, okay.
Because it was 1908.
Whoa,
Wow.
I wasn't fucking far off then.
Wow.
Jesus.
And Danny, you can have half a point because it was France.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Well done,
I'm
Danny.
buzzing with that. Yeah,
Here
me and
we
you, Moz,
go.
we're carrying this.
Here we go again.
Between us, we got it right.
Exactly.
Did margarine mean anything then, Willie?
It's just margarine, mate.
In that case, if it was made in France, it'll be margarine.
Yeah.
It's not 1800s. It was 1908 in France. Nightmare.
Let's Google this.
Right. Question 16.
Have I been robbed of a point here?
Oh, 1860. I'm not right. Question 16.
1813.
Talk about the moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on the lake. Danny.
Lily on the Lake. No other. No, nothing else.
DJ.
Lily on the Lake by the Jonas Brothers.
Jack.
I put The Werewolf Florist by Tina Turner.
Muzzy.
Happy Talking, Captain Sensible.
That's what I was thinking of, but I can't remember who did it.
The correct answer was Captain Sensible, Happy Talk.
Oh, see, I knew the song, but I couldn't remember who did it, so I didn't bother.
I love destroying DJ on music questions every week.
Question 17.
I love you, DJ. I'm joking.
Oh, I can't remember how. You'll have to bear with me because I can't remember it now, and I'm going back into YouTube. Running Bear never cared enough about little wild dove and her tender touch. Running Bear never cared enough about little white dove and a tender touch. Right, Danny.
Not Scooby Doo.
DJ.
Kylie Minogue.
Jack.
I put Dove Fuck by Slipknot.
Mozzie.
I've forgotten what I put here. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry. Right. Two Little Boys. Rolf Harris.
Oh, screwed now. Oh, God.
I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, people.
Do you know what? Can I just say, last three questions, you're going to get destroyed.
Yeah, Danny.
I am.
Congratulations for being the last person ever on the stream, mate.
Can I just say as well, right?
First
Staying on
and the last.
Staying on that song, right? We were for my birthday. We played a thing called Song Quiz on Alexa, and they literally played. It was a Rolf Harris song that they started playing on fucking, Alexa. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a little bit sketch. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't think they'd be allowed to play that, but apparently so.
Was Wigwam Bam by The Sweet.
Oh, wig wham bam da 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 da. I know the song, but I wouldn't have fucking got any of the lyrics.
Not from that.
I only know the fucking. I only know the chorus.
You can't really do the chorus because that would have given it away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can do music quizzes on the A Word.
Yeah, you can. There's a daily quiz as well on it, you know?
Yep. I smashed that, to be honest, though.
Right.
I find it easier than Willie's quizzes.
Question 18.
Oh, I'm on this.
If
Boom,
you're
bring it.
alone and you need a friend, someone to make you forget your problems. Danny.
Wasting your emotion, Abba.
DJ.
Celine Dion.
Jack.
Wasting your emotion, Abba.
Muzzy.
Yep, don't go wasting your emotion, or well, that's what I put anyway.
Yeah, don't go wasting your emotion. Yeah.
It was actually Boom 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 by the Venga Boys.
Was it really?
Oh, the bastard! How dare you?
I actually thought I thought that was the fucking ABBA one.
Yeah, I was like thinking
it's the tune.
Don't go.
Oh, is that what it is?
Bollocks.
It's Boom 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 by the Venga Boys. If you want to listen to it on YouTube, right?
I'm gonna have to at some point because I think that is a sample. I think you must be right.
It's a sample of ABBA, yeah. So it could be both.
Well done, Wipeouts. You like the Venga Boys. I wouldn't be quite so proud of
that. That is just bad.
Question 19.
That is bad.
No, don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together. We could be just fine.
Yeah.
Wanna be Spice Girls.
DJ.
UB40.
Jack.
Wannabe Spice Girls. I feel robbed for that last one. I'm not happy.
Muzzy.
Wannabe Spice Girls.
The correct answer is Wannabe Spice Girls. Right. Question 20. Dance. It's all I want to do, so won't you dance? I'm standing here with you, why won't you move? Danny.
Dance.
DJ.
Sonic.
Jack.
All the Lovers by Kylie Minogue.
Muzzy.
Slipknot, Wait and Bleed.
The correct answer is Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue, All the Lovers.
Thank you.
And if you go to Blackpool Tower and you do the 4-day experience at the top, you will get the song. And it's a really good song, to be honest.
It's a very good song.
Please add up all your... and give me them on stream.
4.5.
4.5. Right. Danny.
Worst.
4.5.
4.5. DJ.
The Big Five.
Fuck
the big
me.
5 as always. Jack.
8.
8.
Well done, Jack.
The winner of this week's quiz is Mr. Union Jack with 8.20.
And I'd also just like to say a very big fuck you.
Oh, you off? What, Carlo? Have a good night, buddy.
Good night,
Carlo.
Carlo.
Yeah, good night, mate.
Cheers.
I
it's getting
come
late, isn't it?
joint last with Danny.
Why would you get? Muzzy?
4.5.
Oh yes.
Even DJ beat you this week.
Fuck. Yeah, that's the first time.
Only by half a point.
All I can
Yeah.
say is, right, if you'd gotten the bonus question right, you would have won this week.
Yeah, you would have.
It would have been tie break. It would have been tie break.
Well, yeah,
No.
it would have been a tiebreak.
Jack, what did you get, Jack?
8.
8.
Yeah, but if you'd get an extra 3, did you get 5? Of course, it would have been a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would
5
have
and 3 equals 8. Today we're
Oh.
doing lessons with Willie. 5 and 3 equals 8. If I had 5 apples in this hand, and I had 3 apples in this hand,
Thank you, Willie. Thank you for the scuff quiz.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks for
Thank you for the quiz.
Thanks for getting the quiz with most of the questions with the correct answers. Anyway,
Yeah,
98% hit rate, I think there.
Yeah.
That weren't bad. Not bad at all. Thing is, I
use pints and not apples.
Oh dear, Mrs. Two Mins, you're a teacher as well. That explains a lot about the youth for today.
Yeah.
I will say though, I have seen the questions on the 22nd of July quiz, and I can verify that.
At least you got the date fucking right.
Yeah, I got it right. Even today on stream, I went on the 23rd. No, the 22nd. And I've seen the questions, and I can verify that. Yeah, they're all legit. I'm not doing them, and that's why I was allowed to see them. So I've got them. So you need a bit more than £20, Virago, but everybody has a price. Everybody has a price. You don't teach math. No shit. Sorry, I'm joking. I'm messing around. Subs to charity. Maybe. Could be bought. No, I'm not being bought. Hold on. Whoa. Brenda, you teach English and you can't say margarine.
For fuck's sake.
Oh dear.
She's going to kick my fucking ass. I know it. I know it's coming.
Whoa.
So, Danny, what's the future hold for Mr. Wiseman and his wonderful stream?
Sorry, I just had an alert go off then. Sorry, what do you say?
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. If something else is more important than this fucking show, then you carry on.
If you got stuff to do,
yeah, don't worry about it, mate.
It just absolutely deafened me. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
No, I said, what does the future hold for Mr. Danny Wiseman 1, 2, 3?
Okay.
Stream wise, not your whole fucking life.
The future.
That would have sounded a lot better with an echo, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Can you do an echo?
Future.
Oh wait, we could do the echo. To be fair.
Yeah, because he's got all the sound effects, hasn't he?
Yeah. So I could. Oh shit! Now I need to find the echo filler.
Yeah.
Rip.
Come on, Danny. You should have been.
So you need to start off
I
with
know.
the
Yeah, I
future.
should have been prepared. Look at this.
Sort it out.
Oh god, I'm so disprepared. Wait, isn't there a search? Yeah, there is. There we go. Ready. Future.
That was
close.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Not bad.
Do it again.
No, the echo bit though, Danny. You cut it off.
Yeah.
Oh, did I cut it off too early?
Yeah.
Future.
Better.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So, Danny, what does your stream hold in the future?
Future.
I
thought I'd do it for him.
I'll tell you.
I mean, obviously, the good news about the foot situation. So, obviously, hopefully, some IRL streams when I can be bothered to get off my backside and when the weather gets a bit warmer. I mean, mainly just the same sort of stuff with with games and stuff. But the board back there, which is behind my bed at the moment, is actually going to be the base board for my Hornby that I'm going to be doing soon.
Ooh, on stream.
Well, this is it. So I've been thinking about it and speaking with Devon, and we've both said that it could be a fun idea to do it on stream.
Definitely.
Is this a big announcement that was coming, was he?
Yeah, but his foot's got better. He can actually walk again. It's not on crutches anymore. I mean, that's quite big, really. I mean, to be fair.
I'll try and get it for next week, honestly.
But yeah, so that's something that's going to be a potential, but
yeah, why not? That'd be good. People have been telling me to do the detailing I do on the trains to do them on stream, and I never thought anyone would be interested in that, but a few people have said it, so I think do it. I think go for it.
Just try it.
Yeah. Exactly. If it works, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and if it doesn't, then I mean, I'm still going to be building it regardless. So
just try it on multiple days there, because
yeah.
Never just go for one stream and think, nah, this don't work, because you just don't know who's about that day, you know.
I think it'll definitely be like sort of evening time when the streams happen, because obviously this is the hard thing now. It's like I'm still on furlough, so this is like a problem I've had with streaming. It's like I'm still on furlough, but a lot of people who watch Twitch might not be on furlough. So it's
Yeah.
like, I need to try and time it right where people, are still potentially getting home from work, even though I'm not at work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, apart from that, yeah, just same old, really.
Yeah.
So are we going to concentrate now that the foot's better? Now I've been taught this information, you know what I mean? I'm just going to catch
You were
up
told
now.
it fucking 2 hours ago, to be fair.
I wouldn't got the brain cell. Are we going to see a lot more? Are we going to see a lot more IRL streams? Then?
Yeah, I mean, I want to. I mean, at the moment, it's been a bit difficult because obviously when I have been.
Yeah, I understand with the COVID
Evan
and
a bit
everything
more
as well, though. Yeah.
But technically, you're supposed to be staying at home unless,
Yeah, but you can do your hour exercise.
Oh yeah. I just mean in general, you can't go like traveling out to. I know. Let's go look at this railway station here.
Well, this is it. So it's when I do start streaming, it's gonna have to be what's around my local area.
Yeah, exactly.
So and it's also like I said, like meeting Devon. Me and Devon only meet each other when we go on our walks. So it's like I need to try and find a balance of where me and Devon get some time with each other, and then, I can also stream it as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like me and Devon talk about some things that don't necessarily don't need to go on Twitch.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
well, you could use Chatterbait for that, couldn't you?
Well, yeah.
Well, no, you can't. Because I take
That's
up
his
all the time
favourite.
on that.
That's his favourite fucking website.
Can I just totally interrupt altogether, right?
Well, you're going to anyway.
I'm going to anyway, yeah. But Brindy, I know you teach English, but aluminum and aluminium. How is seriously?
Wait.
Aluminum.
Is Brindy American?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not teaching English then, are you? You're teaching American.
Yeah.
Yeah, but aluminum.
So it's not English as such. This in England it's English, and in America it's American. Surely.
Can I just say though, in all seriousness, when it comes down to pronunciation of words, who gives a shit really?
It depends on where you come from, doesn't it? That's
cares?
the point.
Yeah.
It really depends on where you come from.
It really doesn't matter. We are joking. We are bantering.
We are messing about. Yeah, some make sense.
We actually don't give a fuck how you say a word.
I mean, who in the world says "aight"?
Aight.
Well,
I mean, you've only got to look at Newcastle, Geordies. I mean,
No,
they
they
can't
only
even
say
speak
it
fucking English.
when they take the piss out of us. He doesn't say "aight" unless he's taking the piss out of us.
Everybody says 8.
No, they don't.
So
yeah, they do.
8.
Yeah, everybody says 8.
8.
Not 8.
I've got a proper grim accent though, so.
No, you haven't. Anyway, back to the guest. You said about us, the show being more professional, but I have to say it. You have worked your nuts off getting your stream quality right, haven't you? I mean, there's no doubting about that. I mean, I still think you have the best mic sound. I don't know what mic you're using, but you have the best mic sound of pretty much any streamer. I mean, the quality of it is superb. I mean,
truthfully, I got it off Amazon as a set for like 80 quid.
It was 80 quid well spent. I'll give you that.
Yeah. No, I just try and give myself the best kind of chance, I guess, for when someone comes. Like, I obviously understand, like, if someone likes your content or likes who you are as a person, they're going to stick around. But I want to kind of give myself the best kind of first impression when someone jumps in that, it's kind of like I semi kind of know what I'm kind of doing, but like I won't lie, like there's some things I have absolutely no clue about when streaming, but I kind of want to give myself the best kind of impression, I guess.
Shots fired from Brindley to DJ there. I mean, I think Jack's probably got possibly the most expensive mic out of all of us. I think mine was.
No.
I thought you had quite a tasty one.
No.
I mean, yours is a good quality, but it's being close to it, isn't it? And you don't sit quite as close to it. And I think that's where Danny's got it right in front of you, which is where a desk mic should be. That's where they're designed to be.
If I come up closer, I sound like this. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Well, that's distorted, but only because I've got you up so loud.
Oh,
so
wait, hang on. No, I've probably got it turned up too high on here. Maybe that, I don't know. Not sure.
You get more bass. Definitely get more bass.
but then it's in the way of my monitors, so it's just there.
Yeah. But it works. I mean, we can hear what you're saying.
This mic is around about, I think it's about 40 quid. That's all.
Right. Oh, okay. I might have the most expensive mic then, but I don't think it's. The reason I went for this one was it's got a jack on the back, and that jack there is for an instrument. So when I do get off my arse, pick the guitar up and play some tunes for the stream, I'm thinking I can plug the guitar directly into the back, and it's actually you can mix it on the mic. And, well, I'll give it a go.
No, to be fair, this mic has a really good sort of reputation and stuff, but it's again, it needs to be in the right position for it to sound absolutely perfect. But it's decent for what it is.
Yeah. But I think, would you say it's quite important though to get a good mic and things for your stream? You know, so you come over clear and you don't start sounding like Donald Duck or Daleks randomly.
Are you asking me?
Well, yeah, I just think as a panel, as all of you.
I think.
You know what I'm
like I say, as long as you don't sound like DJ did last week.
This is what I'm getting at.
Right? You don't sound too tinny or too bassy and distorted.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. It also depends on what you want to do with it. You know, if you're just talking on stream like we are now, I don't think it's necessary to have studio quality sort of sound. And now, if you were going to be doing a singing stream and you was a singer, then yeah, maybe. But I think just go for whatever you want, whatever's in your price range, and whatever you're comfortable with. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you want to spend 100 quid on a mic or 20 quid on a mic, as long as you can get an acceptable sound out of it, that's not going to put people off. I don't see where the price really has any relevance to you yourself as a person, you know.
I think, and for me, I think I bought this mic purely for this shows, just for this channel. I don't use it when I'm gaming. I use the headset.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything I'm using here with this Sony camera is purely for this show because I think this is all we're doing. This is the main focus of the show is our mugs and what we're saying. Whereas when I'm gaming, I think a headset is perfectly acceptable because really the game is actually the main focus. But that's my take on it. I'm not saying I'm right, but it's just that's my take on it.
I think it does depend on what the main focus is because you can get so many more viewers on an IRL stream.
Yeah.
Streaming on your phone.
Yep.
That's going to have wind blowing in it and all that kind of stuff. Then you can sometimes doing a game stream with like the best mic you can get. It's really down to your viewership and you know what you're actually doing at the time. So you just go for what you want to do, really.
I will say, after doing all my IRLs with a GoPro, and which is lovely when it works, and the sound is great. I've got that Rode mic, the miniature Rode mic for it, and that sounds fucking brilliant and looks great. But it's fragile. Yeah. So when it does go, it's a reboot of everything, and I've got Willie ringing me going, "Your fucking screen's gone again." But using a phone the last couple of days, actually the sound, I don't know. You were watching it, Willie. I mean, the sound was quite acceptable. I think watching the VODs back.
It was.
Yes, I was getting wind noise, but as I'm only going to use that Pixel for streaming, I might actually put the little mini dead cats, if I can locate the mic, and stick them on, because fuck it, I'm only going to be using that phone for doing this. But yeah, I don't think the sound was too bad, and the picture quality was all right. But the difference was the phones, I've noticed, can cope with a loss of data much easier than the GoPro can. The GoPro just goes, as soon as you lose data, it goes, that's it, fuck off, we'll stop the stream. Whereas the phone will just keep pushing out until it gets a signal again. But yeah, that's my take. What's your take on it, DJ? Do you think a good mic is important? Or?
Definitely on a show like this, I think, you should be aiming for something, like Danny says, within your price range.
Yeah, it's got to be in your price range, obviously.
That's it. Not everybody's got like money to throw at mics,
Yeah.
So,
I think when you're outside here doing IRL, you're sort of up against the elements, aren't you? You're using your phone. You've got wind, sun, heat, cold. You know, the list goes on. It's literally impossible outside without probably a whole studio crew following you around and going, Mozzie, Mozzie, down a bit, up a bit, to the left a bit. You know, you've just got to deal with it, haven't you?
Do you know who of all the IRLers with actually an amazing sound is that Big Man Outdoors? We talked about him before.
Yeah.
I think he's using a wireless Rode, because you can get those wireless Rodes. They're fucking expensive. So he's got it on him. So it doesn't matter where he's fucking walking around in there, away from the camera, the sound is and it's really good. I mean, really fucking good, Mike. I would have been tempted until I saw the price. I went, no. But,
I'm not sure that it's sort of necessarily all Mike with him. He used to be a voiceover man.
Nah, but his mic quality is fucking incredible.
Oh
as
yeah,
well,
but he knows how to use his voice as well, doesn't he? He's got a really good kind of whatever you want to call it, pronunciation or.
Well, correct. I mean, he's got that voice. I mean, it's but you think how far away he is from his camera, because he's using like a DSLR set back while he's doing all his chopping the wood and stuff, and enunciation and tone. But I mean, that's like the next level for IRL, I guess. But it's it ain't cheap. But I think I think we.
But again, it's all down to, you know, if let's say hypothetically you got partnered, you were getting 500, 600, 700 viewers, you would spend the money on that kind of shit.
Yeah,
right?
Of course, yeah.
But for such as us and what we do, is it not just for the time being a waste of money?
Yeah, and I think we do it as a hobby. But again, all of us here are doing it for a hobby. We're not partnered. We're not getting thousands of dollars a month.
There are people out there, and you know, they're not just young people, it's people of all ages that think I've got to spend all this money and I'll get viewers. I've got to have the best mic, I've got to have the best this, got to have the best that. And all of a sudden they think they're going to get partnered because they've bought a £200 fucking microphone and a £500 fucking monitor and this, that and the other. And they're going to be sorely disappointed, and I'm afraid that's the way it goes with a lot of people with such as Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. Is to think they need the best of everything to succeed, and that's not the case. I mean, you need the content, you need the likability, you need all that, and
personality. Your personality is more important than any fucking mic or camera.
Exactly. So you could bang on about the best mic, the best this. It's not going to get you partnered.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think the real problem is? So. The real problem with it all, in my personal opinion, is you don't have to spend. We've said you don't have to spend a lot of money on microphones and all that stuff, and it's true. The problem is that quite a few people don't know how to use the microphone properly.
Oh yes.
No.
So that's the problem. So like they're speaking into their microphone away from the pickup point. They've got the microphone facing the wrong way around.
Yep.
So their audio sounds horrific. And it's like a lot of people as well don't know that in OBS you can have plugins which then help control the bass and everything like that to make it sound better. Because that's what I do. I've got plugins that help make the microphone sound better than how it would sound just on its own as bass. But I think the real problem comes from people buying these expensive things because they think the cheaper ones are rubbish.
Yep.
When in actual fact, if you spend time, learn how it works.
Yes.
Learn all the plugins that you can get to make it better. Take time, do practice streams, do practice recordings, and sit there and put like a day or two of just solid testing and, figuring out how the microphone works. You can get a £40 microphone working flawlessly.
Oh, gotcha.
Sounding like you've got a £100 microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. All I'm saying is that all that money spent is not. It's not going to make you the next fucking biggest, top 10 streamers. It's not.
I mean, I was chatting to 2 Minutes, funny enough. We were having a chat the other day, and I'm not going to mention the streamer's name. If 2 Minutes wants to, we can. But we're talking about a streamer he's an ex-YouTuber that's moved over to Twitch, and he was getting a few sort of scuffs and that. And 2 Minutes reached out to him and goes, right, man, you can do this, with the no help scripts, the free stuff and that. He went, fuck it, I'm just going to buy LiveView. $6,000. Boom.
No.
He did it. He went and bought the LiveView. Just dropped the $6,000 on it.
How long did it take us to set up the no elves on my system?
It's a couple of hours, isn't it? And while we're
Well,
chatting
more
as well.
even that, right? Yeah, we was chatting as well.
Yeah, we
so
were
if you
chatting
took
and-
the shit chat out of that,
Yeah.
less than an hour.
I reckon now, I've done it so many times, and obviously upgrading my own, I could probably set up a no house for someone in less than an hour.
Yeah, exactly. That's $6,000 saved.
Yep. It does the job.
It does the job. I just don't. I don't understand it. It's
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have like loads of expendable income to throw at this kind of stuff, but it didn't hold me back.
Well,
when I was streaming IRL full time, during the day, it didn't hold me back. The systems I got in place were adequate for what I was doing. The only thing that let me down was the actual network and the signal. So,
like Badass has just put, you can't put money on quality.
No.
No, you can't.
If you're going to be a shit streamer, you're going to be a shit streamer no matter if you've got 10 grand's worth of gear or if you've got
exactly.
10's worth of gear.
Exactly.
It's like you've said. You can't throw money at it and expect it to work. And or sometimes a battery. Yeah, battery does help Brindy, but Brindy will be an amazing IRL streamer. She's got that personality you just need. But they're little things, things like battery packs and stuff. But like from what Danny said, there's a saying. There's an old saying in the UK, which is all the gear, no idea. How many people go out fishing? My dad tells me about people who go fishing. They'll spend fucking thousands on the best gear, won't catch a fucking thing. My man will go out with his cheaper gear and he'll be at a certain river and he'll try dolly mixtures because he knows that some carp have got very sweet teeth and boom, 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 he's getting one off the other end.
Brindy's also put, it's the quality of the streamers and their personalities as well as chemistry, such as all of you fine
Exactly.
gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, you could get somebody who's really, I'm sorry, quite monotone, quite dull or whatever, or even somebody who's like over exaggerated and thinks I'm going to be the next best thing, and it comes across. You've got to, if you're true to yourself, be level headed and good to your community and this kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's by far better than not knowing how to handle yourself, not having that sort of spark or whatever, and going spending loads of money on like the best setup. It's like I say, it's not going to get you followers. It's not going to get any of that because that's not what it's all about, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
None of it's about that.
Yeah.
Those people are Twitch snobs. I personally prefer real people, so I am here.
Yeah. And then it's like what I said, like they'll spend all this money on gear thinking they're going to be the next thing and don't know what half of it means or does.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you another one. I've seen this more in this subject than any other, and that's photography.
Yes.
People they take a few good pictures with their phone and they go, I'm going to get into photography. And they'll go out and they'll spend fucking thousands.
Yeah.
Right? And they'll find that pictures are worse than what they took with the phone. Because you, as you said, Danny, they've got to learn how to use it. I'm using a Sony mirrorless. It's the cheapest bottom of the range Sony one they do, and it's now been replaced. I've not replaced it because I get perfectly good pictures with it. It's the fucking eye behind the camera that takes the picture, not the fucking camera. And the amount of people, honestly, right, if you're going to get into photography, buy secondhand, because there are so many fucking high quality cameras out there where people have done that and gone, oh, this is shit, and then just flogged them on. And you've got cameras that are practically new out there because people like MPB and stuff and Camera Jungle that deal with the secondhand market make a fucking killing because most of those cameras are like brand spanking new in box.
Yeah.
And I've seen it more in photography than anything else. Oh, I'm into photography. What camera should I get? I usually say a point and shoot to start with. Work your way up, because that's what I did. I started on phone. Thought, I quite enjoy this. Got a point and shoot. Then a bridge camera. You know what I mean? And I gradually, over years, moved into something like what I'm using here now. But I'm no expert. But I do know how to use it. The fucking thing's in manual when I'm taking pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're just a casual, just use your fucking phone. People take amazing pictures with phones these days.
Oh, they do. I've got loads up on got loads up on that 500 pixel site that I've done.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the same with me. I've just
some are from phones, some are from a bridge camera. Some good stuff, but it's down to you can only take an image of what you're seeing. Like you say, it's all in what the perspective you took it out.
Exactly.
It's in here. It's in your eyes. It's
And I did exactly the same thing, Nico. Well, I had a mid to high range Nikon camera, but when I started sort of doing an awful lot of hiking, I didn't want to carry all that shit around with me, and that's why I reduced down to the mirrorless. And I went for the Sony because all cameras do fucking take pictures. You could pick any fucking camera that's on sale today, and it will take really good photos, whatever one it is.
Yeah.
So I picked one for its size, so it was smaller and lighter to cart around, especially when you're walking miles. So yeah, and exactly it's what you said. Go on, Danny.
I wanted to do the next step up because I used my S20, but I just found it a bit sort of like I don't know. I was just kind of ready for that next step up. So all I did was bought the G7X.
Ah, lovely camera. Really
Mark
nice.
II.
Yep, lovely camera.
And does everything I need it to do. Takes really good picture, video, and the thing is, it's so compact. It just fits right in your pocket.
Yep.
So it's there whenever you need it. If you see something quickly, you can whip it out, take a quick shot, and you know what I mean? As long as you've got all your settings set up and you've saved some profiles for some settings that you know you like, as soon as you turn that camera on in manual, you've got every setting that you need.
And I will say another thing, and anyone that's into photography or agree with this one, don't spend the money on the body, buy the lower end body, and spend the money on the glass, because it's actually the glass that makes the fucking difference and not the body.
Yeah.
The lens on this camera is the size of the camera body and was more expensive than the body.
Yeah.
And but then I've been taking photos for damn near 8-10 years before I moved into spending that kind of money on the lens. Sorry, anyway, we've kind of gone off piece, but it's a similar sort of thing, you know, with streaming. Buy everything, and suddenly you're
spending money on something you don't need.
Yeah.
Or working your way up.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you know, guitars. A great guitar isn't going to turn a shit guitarist into a great guitarist.
No, it's not.
I mean, a really cheap guitar is going to make a good guitarist not sound quite so good, but
they'll still be able to fucking play it better than you can.
Well, fucking hell. And I tell you, the other thing with the cameras, there was a YouTube channel I used to watch. I can't remember the name of it now. And they used to do cheap camera challenge. Jody, thank you for the raid. 15. Welcome, raiders.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, and this channel did cheap camera pro photographer, and what they do is they took, I mean, people that were top of their field in fashion photography, landscape photography, and they'd give them Barbie cameras and shit like that. And the fucking photos some of these fuckers were getting with these cameras were like, I couldn't have done that with my gear. You know what I mean? It was because they were fucking messing around with light and doing all kinds of stuff. So, Jody, thank you so much for that raid. I really do appreciate it. Has someone done a shout out? Can someone do a shout out?
I can do it now.
No, it looks like they have. Knight's been got in there. Thank you, Knight.
Yeah, Knight is well ahead of the game.
We're just talking about streaming. So, Danny Wiseman is our guest this week. If you've never been to this channel before, we do a Friday night show. This is a collaborative channel between myself, Union Jack, DJ Technique, and Mr. Free Willy up in the corner there. And we tend to get guest streamers in every Friday and have a bit of a chat and a banter and talk about their stream, what they do, etc., etc., etc. And Mr. Danny Wiseman up in that corner in the blue is the guest this week.
Yeah.
So, but thank you very much for the raid. I really do appreciate that.
Jody, I'll be in touch.
And 2 minutes, as much as I might bait Brindy a little bit about the camera and that phone, you also know that I will help in any way, shape or form to make sure that her IRL streams are working well. So the knowledge is there, and I'm quite happy to help.
I do just want to quickly say thank you to Knight and Badass for the follows on my channel. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, good, yeah. And make sure you are following him. Have we done them?
Although I've seen some people trying to...
There have been shout-outs being done, yeah.
Brilliant. Cute.
I've just had a look in my chart because I'm using OBS to do the virtual camera. And I've seen people are trying to change my lights in this stream. I've not turned Lumia on, so you cannot do that.
Yes, because he basically, when he's streaming, you can... Is it your channel points that changes the lights?
No, so basically...
Thanks, Knight.
Anyone can change the lights. There's a 1 minute cooldown, but if you're a subscriber, then you get special lighting effects, and there's no timer for subscribers.
Oh, nice.
That's just the way I've done it.
Nice.
I'm getting all sorts of alerts going off now, so thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
No, make sure you're following Danny, guys.
Yeah,
please do.
And please follow the other hosts in this channel, because these are all streamers in their own rights. And if I do that, there you go. So myself, Red Mozzie.
Yep.
Then you've got Mr. DJ Technique with the blue t-shirt
there.
on. And then you've got Mr. Union_Jack with the hair and the beard.
Hey.
Lockdown haircut, or lack of haircut.
Lack of haircut.
And Mr. Free Willy's not streaming on his own channel yet.
Nope.
No, thank you, Knight. I do appreciate it, but let's be honest, there can't be enough shout-outs, let's be honest.
No, thank you, Knight.
So things to look forward to on this channel. We've got next Wednesday, we'll have the Grumpy Gamers again, 8 PM UK time, with myself, Captain Jenks, KTL Rob Powell, Irascible Sap, and DXG Wipeouts, or a combination thereof, depending on who's working, etc., etc. There you go. And again, next Friday, we'll have the Untitled chat show here. And on the 22nd, come on, Willie, plug it.
Okay, the 22nd, okay, we'll have a quiz show. We're still working on the name, but Manic Mayhem Monday quiz. I think it'll be...
Yeah, you call it what you want, man. You call it what you want.
Good.
Yep.
It's going to be Manic, it's going to be Mayhem, it's going to be Monday, and it's going to be a quiz. It'll be 2 teams of 3, which we now know who the teams are. It'll be KTL Rob Powell, Irascible Sap,
Irascible Sap, yep.
Yeah, that one I. And Mr. Wipeout on one team. And it'll be Pops and Mr. Viagra. And who was the other one? Who's the other one on Pop's team?
Has he got JP or something?
Yeah, was it JP?
JP, sorry. I do apologise, JP. Yep. So
that's going to be fun as fuck. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. And
This Monday, isn't it?
It will be 40 plus.
What time does the show start on the Monday?
It starts at 8 PM on the Monday the 22nd.
I might be able to get in for an hour then.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you, mate. I know you.
You know what I mean?
Mornings.
I'll be doing the quiz. Mr. Red Mozzie will be doing all the stuff behind it.
I'll be pushing buttons.
Yes, he will be my assistant.
Is it on this network? Yeah.
Yep.
It
It
will
is
be
on this network.
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Been mine for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I will basically be Willie's biatch on that
It
show.
will be, yes,
I'll just be pushing buttons and doing the stream.
Will you be Willie's manager?
Yeah, I could be his manager for that night. Yeah.
Yeah. Mozzie will be my Carol Vorderman.
So if I want to contact Willie, do I need to go through you, Mozzie?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Don't DM me there. I'll just ignore you.
Yeah.
DM Mozzie, he'll deal with it, and then if he needs to sort it out, he'll message me after the show, not during the show. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen the questions and answers. They're legit. They're all legit.
Yeah, there will be.
So, by the way, what we're referencing here, and I'm not going to give names out, but we've reached out to some streamers. I mean, Jodie's raided us tonight. Perhaps Jodie would like to be a guest on this show one evening. We would like Brindy on the show once she's got a few streams under her belt. We've got, we've had Mr. 2 Minutes on here. Mr. Nightmare has been on here. Virago's been on.
I want Nightmare back on here.
I want Nightmare back. Dimwits, I need to speak to you after the show's ended, if you wouldn't mind dropping into the Discord.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, Virago, you have been on the show. And basically, Willie's reached out to a couple of streamers, we're not going to name them, and basically got their mods come back going, you've got to deal with us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to say it. How far up your own arse are you that you've got your fucking mods to do that kind of answering your questions?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, what the fuck, really? So anyway,
I'm sorry. There's no way on earth.
No, I'm not approaching people's mods. I'm going to.
There's
you
no way on
streamer,
earth.
you
I'm
understand what you're doing.
approaching people's mods,
Yep.
and there's no way on earth I would ever not get back to somebody who messaged me.
No.
Yeah.
And instead say, mods, you sort it out.
No,
Because
absolutely
that
not.
is just sorry, no. That's a massive no for me. And
like you say, I sit here and I message a lot of streamers to try and get them on the show. And when the mods come back, please don't DM the streamer. Go through the mods.
No.
And we'll get in touch with the streamer after the stream.
No.
I wouldn't mind, but these people haven't exactly got thousands of people in their channel. I mean, even if you did, fuck's sake, really?
Yeah. To be honest,
no.
I'm going to speak out now. One of the streamers I approached and the mod messaged me back. I've unfollowed.
Yeah. I think I would too.
I've approached another streamer and the mod did that. I haven't unfollowed them, but if I don't get a reply, I will do.
Yeah, we're not going to name names because that's just silly,
Yeah,
but
we're not massive. We don't intend to be massive. We try and put on a show on a Friday night.
It's entertainment on Twitch, for fuck's sake.
To entertain people. And if I have to go through mods to get to the streamer, then to be blunt, fuck yeah, I'm not going to bother.
To be fair, actually, Willie, I'm thinking when I start streaming again properly, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a phone line, and there'll be a set of options. Then you're going to go on hold for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Then you get transferred to somebody else who there's going to transfer you to somebody else, and then you go on hold for 10 minutes, and then it will cut you off.
And will it be like an 0898 number? So it's costing like £1 a minute or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
I'll
checking
get all
out.
the money.
If you wish to contact myself or the show, you need to go through Free Willy now because I thought this was a great idea. So he's now my manager.
Yeah. So actually, no. Actually, any of our streams, my stream, DJ's, Danny, anybody, any of the guests that come on here in the future or the past, if you need to contact any of us, you just got to go through a mod. We're just not going to name that mod.
Yeah, we're just going to name the mod.
Yeah.
So
And at the end of the day, if I can be asked to get back in touch with you, I will. You know what I mean? If I'm too busy, you know what I mean, making a sandwich or something like that, then you'll have to wait, to be honest.
Be honest, Pops, if you sent dirty phone calls to you and Jack, he'd answer it like that.
Yeah, I'm about to. Pops, literally, I'm going to send you my mobile number right now.
So you're going to get his actual phone number.
Bear with me. I'm going to send you my number.
But so again, people are saying here that Jodie would make a great guest. Well, Jodie, get in touch.
I've already
reach out. You reached out, have you? All right, brilliant.
Yeah, I've already.
Have you got through to the mod?
Any of you guys?
I've gone straight to Jodie. To be honest,
anybody in chat right now, if you are a streamer and you do feel that you'd like to, be considered for guest one night, just message one of the mods. But we're just not going to name them.
Pops, if you want to come back on, just grab one of the sheep out the field. You know what I mean? Get them in touch with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but in all seriousness, we've got a Discord.
We have got a Discord,
and get on there. If you stream or other streamers, and you haven't even necessarily got to be a streamer, if you do kind of media content of any kind, what do you think of the experience of being on here, Danny? This is your second time, well, third time technically, but
yeah, I mean it's improved a lot since I was last on it. No, it's been great fun though. It's a bit of a weird one for me, in the sense of I speak to quite a few of you quite regularly, so. For me, it's a bit of a different experience, I'd say, because, some people might come on who don't really communicate much with others in the show. So to me, it's just like chilling with mates and that kind of thing.
But then again, we try and make it like that anyway, even with people we don't know so well. We had Susie, who was very nervous before she came on stream. She said that. She said, I'm a bit... And I think within 10, 15 minutes, she was chilled. She was, it was...
Yeah.
One of the team.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like we said from the very start when this first started and we were talking about it, it's essentially just being at the pub with your mates.
Yep.
If you've been missing, if you've been missing the pub and stuff like that, jump in to watch the stream because you certainly feel like you're a part of the conversation and you interact with the chat, and I think that's what helps keep this stream going. Coming back to sort of streaming, one of the key things is engagement and interacting, and I think that's what makes it sort of sort of enjoyable to watch and sort of gives it that instead of just being a viewer, you feel like you're actually sort of in the chat already. If that makes sense. By the time you do it coming on the stream, you're kind of like, oh, I feel like I've done this before, kind of thing. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, going on what you were just saying, like all your sort of top Call of Duty streamers and all that lot, and they're in there, they're shooting away and all that, they're concentrated, they're not focusing on chat. Now with IRL, it's easier to focus on chat.
Yeah.
Trucks, ETS2, SnowRunner, those sort of slower games.
Yeah.
There's plenty of content there. There's plenty to go on, and you get time to interact with the chat. And those are kind of ideal games, really. Like I say, Warzone, Call of Duty, and stuff like that. Yeah, you can to a degree, but when you're in the heat of the moment, you can't be answering people. So,
one thing that I have found is that some of my successful streams have actually been like Call of Duty and stuff like that. But again, that's down to people wanting to see my reaction to when I get absolutely wrecked, like on Battlefield.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't disregard anyone like, or disencourage.
No. I've played it. I played Warzone on the stream. So,
but I think
interactivity is
yeah,
it's a balance at the end of the day.
You have to be good at multitasking for games like that. Where like you said, your snow runners and your Euro trucks, you can.
Yeah, I'm not good at multitasking in those sorts of intense situations. So that's for me. It's like a big fucking no.
No, yeah, definitely. But I mean, you can get some cracking clips from playing the shooter.
Oh God, yeah.
Especially if you're rubbish like myself, it's an absolute ball to be a part of.
There is somewhere out there an amazing clip of me and Fallen on Warzone when he was quite excited about the fact that I saved him to the point where he offered to do things to me.
Oh God!
Oh, was that oral sex or something?
It was, yeah. Yeah. He was so happy that we managed to like wipe out half this team, the whole team, and res him. It was quite funny.
Brilliant. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to try this tonight. So for those that haven't been in from the beginning, I'm going to show Danny's clips again before we wrap the show up. So if you haven't followed him yet, here's a little clip, a little sort of montage to give you an idea of what Danny's stream is like. Then we'll come back and wrap the stream up. Is that all right, guys? Sorry, I've thrown this one on you. It was an idea I was thinking about during the stream, thinking we should do the clips again at the end. And then while we're doing that, Danny can think about who we're raiding, because the guest always chooses the raid. So I'm going to flick back over to Danny, and you can have a look. And this is what you can expect from his stream if you follow that channel.
Well, hello.
Boom! I don't know how this is going to look. It might be upside down, actually. If it's upside down, boys, I do apologise. But that should have been a cool shot in theory. Oh! There it is! There it is! There it is! There it is! Oh no! Clarkener, Barry McClarkener. Oh, you dickhead! Twat! You twat! Oh, fuck! How did I fall for that? Oh no! What?
No, don't throw them. Are you joking? She's throwing screws at me. Stop! You stop.
Oh look, your bus is rolling away now. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna explain that one, huh? Oh yeah. And there we go. Unless this gas can help me. Got one, got two. Ho-ho-ho!
Yes, there we go. Which icon?
Jesus Christ, mate! You're going a wee bit quick.
Following the leader. Not played that since high school. Right, now we take a sharp right here. Oh my god.
Do you want to go first? And then I can come after you. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my ass. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Have you got rank green balls? Then you've come to the right place. Give me a flash and then tickle my bum. That sounds really weird. Oh, 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 oh. Nope, there we go.
Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's a 158. It's pulling in. Hopefully, mate, for you, it's got air conditioning.
Wow, Train Sim's got a lot better graphics.
Train Sim's upgraded. I just dabbed on stream. I feel disgusting.
And we are back in the room. So I just want to finish by thanking Mr. DJ Technique.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Union Jack.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Mr. Free Willy. And of course, our superb guest, gentleman as always, Mr. Danny Wiseman.
No, thank you, honestly, for having me.
I tell you what, it's been a pleasure to talk to you, mate. It really has.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, no, it was really
in
good having you
this
back on the show.
environment, you know.
It's been really, really enjoyable, and like I said, I can't wait to see where else this stream goes.
We're going to keep thinking ideas. We're going to start expanding out from streamers. I have already now, I need to check my Facebook because I don't use Facebook on a phone anymore. So I need to check a musician friend of mine who lives in Los Angeles now, but he's British, living over there, trying to pursue his music career. And I've reached out to him. So we're going to mix it out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm working on something as well that's completely off Twitch, off YouTube, and off everything. So,
and I would very much like to thank the chat as well. You guys are absolutely amazing as always, amazing. And again, this show sounds like a cliche. It does need the chat. We do need your questions. We do need your comments. And please, everybody, stay safe. Look after yourselves and be there for each other. Yeah. Our doors are always open. We've got the Discords, our personal Discords. We've got the show's Discords. And we love you all. Absolutely love you all. And thank you, Nightmare. Definitely. You can copy and paste your raids there ready, depending on whether you've got the sub emotes or not. So you've got two different ones there. And
can I quickly just say something?
Yeah, of course you can. It's your show.
Just want to say thank you so much to chat as well. Like, kind of second that. I want to say one thing which I've experienced every time I've been on. The way chat make you feel welcome on the show as well, because it's daunting enough coming on here and talk and being open with people, but then to have to open up to a chat of people you may not know as well can also be another challenge. And I mean, they're all incredible people. They help make the show what it is, and I just want to thank you so much for just for making me feel really comfortable and welcome.
No, that's nice. I can't agree more than that. And again, thank you people that did the raids, the subs and everything else. We can't let that go. So Mr. Danny Wiseman, would you like to tell people who we are raiding?
Yeah, we will be raiding Mr. Fallen Nexus, absolute great streamer who I've had the privilege to stream with.
So have I.
And I have lost him now. 1 second. Keep talking, guys.
Dude, he loses us anyway.
Well, yeah.
No, Fallen's a very good friend, and I've been friends with him for over a year now, and
he should really come on the show, shouldn't they?
He's been on the show.
Been on the
Again,
we should, yeah.
I think so. We're sort of getting to that stage, aren't we, where we're going to have repeat guests as well.
Yeah, definitely. Well, why not? See how people are getting on now.
It's a nice check-in kind of thing.
So you guys that have been on the show before, we will be reaching out to you again soon. So keep an eye on that
email
inbox.
Addresses.
Yeah, keep an eye on that. And again, thanks everybody, and have a fantastic weekend, whatever it is you're doing. And don't forget to follow all these great streamers. So we hit him with 55 on Wednesday and he shut himself. We're going to hit him with 38 now. Hang around for the raid, please. And good night from me and good night from everybody else.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.